2. Check 1, 2. Are we live? Are we live? Check in. Are we live? How are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I don't know about yourself, but I think we're live now. Hey guys, appreciate anybody who's tuning in today. Today we're wearing the lucky shirt. Got this shirt and wore it for the Sonoma race, wore it for the Nashville race, wore it for the Coke 600 every time Larson won. So there we go. I mean, it's the lucky shirt, man. It's the lucky shirt. So got it on again here today. Appreciate it. But yeah, they're about to get underway here soon for the race. Going to be commentating today. You want to put in the chat who your pick is to win? I would appreciate that. But there we go. Or oh, I just realized the title. I gotta edit the title. Hold on. I just realized the titles. Okay. 3-1-1. Atlanta Quaker State 400, I believe, right? There we go. Quaker State 400. I'm doing well today. How are you doing? Adventures with KA Trains. What's up, Emmanuel? 400. There we go. There we go. And save. Sorry, I just realized I had titled it the wrong thing. I had titled the Slinger. I hadn't changed the title from last night when I streamed the SRX race. But yeah, they're about to go under green here soon. Just got the command to fire up the engines. For more information, what are your guys' thoughts on the repave, that type of stuff? You can put that in the chat.
Racing in Atlanta is definitely old school.
But
always brings back great memories. I don't know how you can script it any different. All I got to say
there we go. Hold on 1 second.
It's just a whole lot of fun for the drivers. The team always been the car to be here at Atlanta. It means so much to come back here and do this. The racing in Atlanta is unique. The exciting finish of this Atlanta.
But yeah, man, I really hope this race is a good race. I mean, I'm a Larson fan, so there's honestly a pretty good chance that he may dominate again like he did in the spring. I just hope he wins it. But then again, in a way, I hope he doesn't just straight up dominate it, especially because this will be the last Atlanta race most likely under this configuration. Yeah, I hope this is a good send off to this form of Atlanta. This will be like the first major like track repave that I'll experience in my time as a NASCAR fan. Texas was repaved kind of right when I was first getting into NASCAR, and I was still kind of like too young to really know. Like I don't really know what Texas was like before the repave, so I don't really know the difference between that Texas and our Texas now. But thanks, Emmanuel. You know, I'm going to be cranking up the commentary here soon. Okay, now the cars are rolling off on the grid. The big update today, Mark Church Jr. will be starting in the rear. I don't know if anybody else is starting in the rear. He's the only one that I'm aware of so far, but yeah, Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch will make up your front row in today's race. And then, yeah, starting here. Yeah, so sorry, guys, just having to work some things out really quick. But yeah, your lineup for today is Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson. Martin Truex Jr. from starting P5 will go to the rear, which will move up everybody else a spot. So Kyle Larson 6th, Tyler Reddick 7th, Kurt Busch 8th, Ross Chastain 9th, and Joey Logano rolling off 10th will round out your top 10. Then Chase Briscoe is having a decent starting position today after having a good run last week. Hopefully, he can carry some momentum. That Stuart Haas team looking for literally anything these days. And then Matty D, 12th. Austin Dillon, 13th. BK, 14th. Ryan Blaney, 15th. Recky Spinhouse Jr., 16th. Alex Bowman, 17th. Chris Busher, 18th. William Byron, 19th. And Eric Almirola will round out the top 20. Then Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones, Cole Custer, Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, Corey LaJoy, Danny Boy Suarez, Justin Haley, Ryan Newman, Josh Blicky rounds out your top 30. Cody Ware, Anthony Alfredo, Bailey Curry, Ryan Priest, Quinn Houff, BJ McLeod, and Garrett Smithley round out your top 37. And yep, that's all we have today. 37 car field. But yeah, right now they're on the opening pace laps.
Sponsor Coca-Cola, who's going to bring us these views from Ryan Newman's race car. Talked to Ryan right before the race, and he said, you know, honestly, of the 550 races left at the intermediate tracks, this is the one we feel best about. The tire fall.
How's it going in the chat?
Because that's going to be a factor. I think that's to our.
I feel Larson is going to get his revenge from Atlanta Spring. Yeah, no, I hope Larson gets his revenge from Atlanta Spring, and that was almost betrayal earlier. He was, I can't, Logano. In my opinion, Logano kind of giving him dirty air, like kind of blocking him down the stretch is what lost him that race. But that's just my opinion. You may think differently that Ryan Blaney. I think Ryan Blaney was also, his car was improving there down the stretch. But I don't think it was purely Larson slowing down that allowed Blaney to catch up to him and get the win. Sorry, guys. Yeah, if you were watching my stream yesterday and the SRX race and I had the race up, you'll see that obviously they don't have the NASCAR race up here today. That's because the SRX doesn't have a copyright claim on their material, so I don't have to worry about them. Well, I don't have to worry about my channel getting striked or my stream getting taken down. But with a NASCAR, they take that stuff a lot more seriously because I think they're more professional and a national brand. And so I can't stream the race on here. And if I do, which I've done before on accident, and I got blocked, and now I have one of my 3 YouTube copyright strikes. So definitely don't want to use up any more of those. Logano was helping his teammate by blocking. Yeah, he definitely was. Hey, guys, how are you doing this evening? If you want to put in the chat who your pick is to win, you can go ahead and do that. I enjoy talking with you guys in the chat, whatever it's about, you know, as long as it's NASCAR related.
There's a lot of pride on the line today, guys, to get that last win on.
But yeah, hit that subscribe button for diecast giveaway. I'm not sure what the giveaway will be yet. It's either going to be a 124th or maybe a couple of 164ths. Like, I got a bunch of these NASCAR Authentics, you know, or well, here, I got to hold them over here. But yeah. But yeah, this track, I'm really gonna miss this track after they do the remodel, the repave, and everything, because it's so wide and it allows for so much that it's just it being narrowed down is just gonna really, I feel like, hinder a lot of the classical racing that we previously saw. Like, well, the racing that we see now is that the track's so wide and there's so many groups and there's so many options. It's gonna really hinder it. I feel it's gonna totally change the racing style, though, is the thing. It's not necessarily like they're not necessarily, in their eyes, when they remodel this track, they're not hindering it. They're just changing the entire almost idea of what the racing style is at the track. It's becoming a mini super speedway to them. But yeah, so stage 1 will be, I believe, 80 laps, and then stage 2 is going to be, I don't know, I'm not quite sure, but they're going to be coming to the green here this time by. So prepare yourselves for me to start talking really fast and really loud. So got my water here today. I'm settling in for a long one. Oh my gosh, my water just went up my nose. Okay. But yeah, here, I'm ready to get commentated in this thing here. For anybody who's tuning in, I know there is some weather in the area, so, you know, they're going to be racing pretty aggressive probably early on in this one. And here they come. Man, that I really do like that paint scheme the Nine's running this week. That red and black looks really sharp. I also love the Skittles scheme Kyle Busch has today. But here they are, coming to get the green flag. Elliott and Busch, your front row. Elliott with a really good. I think Elliott may have gotten a false start right there. I don't know what just happened, but Chase Elliott just restarted it, and like he's got like 10 car lengths. Is that a false start? I don't know. Chase Elliott just had a crazy restart, but Kyle Larson already looking to take him 3 wide, but gets blocked by Christopher Bell in the 20. And now they're 3 wide behind him. Oh, they're 3 by 3 by 3. Larson on the outside, running the highest line of anybody in the top 10 right now. But Elliott has checked out over the field right now after a blinding restart, and then it's Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, your top 3, single file, and then they're side by side behind him. Or wait, no, that's Denny Hamlin in 3rd, my bad. But now Tyler Reddick up to 4th, and now they're 3 wide for a second in the middle of that turn, but it looks like now they're all going to single out. The top 6 now single file, and then DiBenedetto and Logano side by side, but Logano tucks in and goes back to 8th place. Kyle Busch now reeling in the leader again after Elliott had such a great restart. Or not a restart, more so initial start. But Kyle Busch looking to maybe make a move in the next couple laps. Back in the pack, they're still battling. Tyler Reddick making a move to the inside of Denny Hamlin looking for 3rd place. On the inside, is it going to work for him? Christopher Bell on the outside looking to maybe get a good run. Tyler Reddick loses it off the corner. Can't keep it down there. But now the outside line seems like the faster line for now. Larson tried running the inside, and Dibby just kept it up high and was able to just go right by him. Dibby's looking pretty fast right now. That team needs some momentum right now on the outside looking in, trying to get into the playoffs. He's also looking for a ride next year. So Larson and Dibby side by side for 6th. Looks like DiBenedetto is going to have that position here in a second. Christopher Bell has now gotten by Tyler Reddick and is up to 4th. Reddick has lost his driver's fan, the fan to the helmet, I believe, for the so it's going to be a hot day in that helmet. That happened to somebody else last week. I can't remember who it was, but right now Larson going backwards a little bit. It looks like Dibby looking to make a move on the inside of Reddick. He's going to go up to 5th place now. Kurt Busch going by Larson. He's up to 8th. Larson's down to 9th after restarting 5th. But Elliott, Busch, Hamlin, Bell, Dibby, your top 5. And they're everywhere. Larson sends it in, takes some 3 wide on the inside. He's on the inside of Logano and Reddick. Can he get a 2-for-1? Reddick all the way up against the wall. Larson going to get spots in one turn, it looks like, but Reddick gets the run back off the high side. And Reddick gets him back on the outside, so he only gets 1 spot out of that. And he may lose them all here now in this turn. You can make a move on the inside. It's just the outside lane is getting so much good momentum off the top. It's really hard to keep. If you don't clear them off the turn, it's over for you. Appreciate anybody who's watching and drop a like if you haven't already. What? I don't know what that means. Weaker Vike Irish man. But okay. So yeah, but now 7 laps into this one. Elliott, Busch, Hamlin. Elliott's now gotten a little bit of a lead over Kyle Busch, 0.6 of a second. And then Hamlin another 0.6 back from them. Reddick up to 4th. Then Bell, Logano, Dibby, Kurt Busch, Larson, Keselowski, your top 10. Still trying to find the pace in that 4 car. Yeah, Martin Truex Jr. after starting in the rear today, already up 11 spots, up 12 spots in 8 laps. And Almirola up 7 spots, so he's having a pretty good run right now. Further back, it's something that you just don't ever see from this team. And now here comes Truex really trying to work his way back up through the field and takes a move to the inside of Corey LaJoie in that Boss Baby car. That Boss, as well as that Ryan Newman Oscar hot dogs. He's got an interesting paint scheme on that car today. I don't really know. I don't think I like it. It looks a bit too plain. I get what they're going for, but it doesn't really work for me. But yeah, Atlanta, the most abrasive track on the schedule, so they're gonna be splitting the stage in 2. I'm not sure if there's competition caution today or not, but we'll find out soon. Elliott maintaining a 6/10 gap over second place, Kyle Busch. Larson, who was so down earlier this year, does not seem to have great speed too far yet in the race. Maybe he just doesn't have an early run car, but we'll see. And then Ryan Blaney, who won this race in the spring, is currently running in 12th place. But yeah, Kevin Harvick is losing ground in this race after restarting this race in 20th position. He's back to about 27th. So, yikes! This team, you know, they only have about 120-point gap over the cutoff line, which may seem like a lot, but if you get a surprise winner, all of a sudden that's maybe 50, and he could find himself in a danger zone real quick if he has a string of finishes outside the top 20. When you see Spire Motorsports is passing Kevin Harvick, you know there's an issue. But now Kyle Busch is caught up to leader Chase Elliott, and it looks like he's trying to make a move to get up to the top spot. Larson up to 8th place, getting around Logano. But here comes Kyle Busch making a move down the back stretch. Looks to the outside of Elliott. He's there. He's going to have the momentum now off the top side. He's running the top side in turns 3 and 4. Elliott on the inside. Who's going to get the better runoff? Elliott. Wow, Elliott had a really strong turns 3 and 4. He clears Kyle Busch again. Competition caution will be coming at lap 25. I expect everybody to be pitting then. And then Kyle Busch is still on the outside. He's getting such a good run off the outside in turns 1 and 2. But we'll see if he can get another in 3 and 4. They go into 3 and 4 again. Their side. Elliott on the inside. He's got a little bit of an advantage right now, but I think he clears Kyle Busch once again off turns 3 and 4. Kyle Busch cannot get that same run off turn 3 and 4 as he can off turn 1 and 2. But this is a really close battle right now for the lead. You know Kyle Busch wants this lead badly. Oh, once again, Elliott loses it off the bottom of turns 1 and 2, and Kyle Busch is going to go right by with that topside momentum. And now Kyle Busch, your new leader, after 14 laps, all led by Chase Elliott. Now it's going to be Kyle Busch to the front. But Kyle Busch leading. Will he get the weekend sweep at Atlanta? Is the question. He's got that Skittles gummies scheme. But now we're to our first commercial break. Where's Dylan running? Oh, I'm calling at least cautions today. You're saying 8 cautions today. Wow. You're calling 8 cautions today? Here, let's see. I don't know. I think that's going to – should we go over under 8 cautions, guys? Over under 8 cautions. Right now we're under commercial, but let's look at who's running the fastest lap times right now. It looks like Elliott does have the fastest lap on the day. Matty D also has a pretty fast one, but right now it looks like Kyle Larson maybe is kind of struggling a bit right here. Yeah, remember, competition caution will be coming here soon. Appreciate everybody who's watching. Drop a like if you haven't already. Yeah, and if anybody was watching my stream last night with SRX and you're wondering where this car race is, I can only do that with the SRX because they don't have a copyright claim type of they don't have a copyright claim thing where they'll get you for their streaming their thing, but NASCAR does. Where's Chase Briscoe? Chase Briscoe is running in 11th place, but he started in 11th place, I should say, but I think he's been dropping. Right now, Chase Briscoe running 19th. Truex after starting in the rear up to 20th. Yeah, looking through the running order right here a bit. Eric Almirola has moved up a bit. He's up to 15th place after starting 21st. But yeah, where's Kevin? Oh, Kevin Harvick making some positive ground. He was back in 27th, 28th. Now he's up to 23rd, so his car may be coming to him a little bit. Josh Bilicki, after a career best finish last weekend, is currently running last, baby. But Kurt Busch having another strong run this week, up in the top 5 again. He's making it really hard for anybody who wants to try and point their way into the playoffs right now. The way he's been running the last couple weekends, him and Tyler Reddick, man. Tyler Reddick running up in the top 5 as well right now, 4th place. Yeah, under commercial break right now, so I'm just looking through this here. Yeah, Austin Dillon is running in 11th place. Oh, but he just got passed by Alex Bowman, so he's down to 12th. And now we are back live with we're at lap 19 of 260, 19 of 80, and the competition caution is coming at lap 25. So only 5 more laps of green flag race until we get that competition caution. Kyle Busch right in that outside line right now. It's funny, I believe in the spring the inside was the place to be, but now it does not seem as so. Yeah, right now, Kyle Busch, Elliott, Hamlin, Reddick, Bell, Larson, your Dibby, Kozlowski, Logano, your top 10. Yeah, they're showing some in-car cameras right now, and they're just showing how abrasive and bumpy this track is. I mean, this track is so wide right now, it's going to be a real bummer when they repave this and make it. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like they're forcing the action. Like, it's about entertainment, yes, but they're kind of forcing it in this situation, in my opinion. But yeah, over under, guys, in the chat, over under 8 cautions on today. Are we gonna have more than 8 cautions or less than 8 cautions? I don't think there's 12 cautions in Atlanta. I think that race is relatively green. I think it was like maybe 6 or 7 at most. That was close. Hamlin and Elliott racing really hard for 2nd place right now. Hamlin on the outside, Elliott on the inside. It doesn't seem like Elliott can run the outside as well as some of these other guys right now, and that outside seems to be the faster lane. Yeah, Kyle Busch driving away from the field right now. He's definitely got a really strong car this time around in Atlanta. Look at the run he's got on Chase. Chase has been committed to this bottom this entire run. Oh, Hendrick does not seem to have the speed yet, I should say. Looks like Joe Gibbs has some really fast cars this weekend. As they're going to maybe get up. They got the top 2 spots right now as Hamlin gets around Elliott on the inside, and he is up to 2nd place. But Elliott looking for the crossover. He's got the momentum off the top. He's there, and he's going to get the nose ahead of Hamlin's into turns 1 and 2. A really great move there by Elliott in the crossover, but Hamlin's probably going to have the momentum. Oh, Elliott really loose on the inside right there. Hamlin's going to get the run off the top side off turn 2, and he's going to clear him down the back stretch. They're coming up on a lapped car, which looks like may take away the inside lane from Chase Elliott, which he does. Did I just say call him Chase Hamlin? I don't know what I just did there, but Kurt Busch looking to make a move around Tyler Reddick for 4th place. Kurt Busch looks to have some real speed this weekend. Kyle Larson seems to have a pretty fast long run car, but on the short run doesn't seem to have that same speed as some of the other cars. Competition caution coming out any second right now as we're on lap 25 of 25. 25 of 25. Competition caution supposed to come out at lap 25. But then there it is. The competition caution comes out. Your top 10, or as we speak, is Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Elliott. Oh, oops, sorry guys, didn't realize it was still like this. But yeah, as the competition caution comes out, Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Elliott, Reddick, Busch, Larson, Bell, Dibby, and Bowman round out your top 10. Then Kozlowski, Dillon, Blaney, Buescher, Byron, your top 15. Truex, after starting in the rear, up to 18th position. We just saw in 26 laps. Time fell off 2 seconds. 2 seconds of fall off. But seconds of fall off there in just a 25-lap run. So everybody's definitely coming to get tires here. It's not, know what you're really thinking, to be honest.
I'm like, I don't know, that's slow or fast. I do. Yep. That's a good lap. And then unfortunately, it'd be like, hey man, search around a little bit. That's a polite way.
But yeah, now we have 1 caution on the day, so we're gonna have at least 2 more. So 3 cautions guaranteed in this race. Will we get to 8? I don't know. Whoa, 3 times super. What? It's a little aggressive, I must say. We got an interesting profile picture there. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who's checking out the stream today. But yeah, under caution right now. The competition caution. We'll have at least 5, you say, yeah. Well, the over-under is 8, so.
Today is what you practice for. You know, it's like, well, did that guy do 2 tires? Did that guy do this? No, it's 4 tires. Down pit road, pit stall's pretty good size. A good stop means a ton here.
Oh, oops.
We saw a wrench in one of the crew members' mouths there. Obviously, if they're going to change 4 tires, want to make some type of adjustment, they got to do that as well. Marty, that wrench belonged to Denny Hamlin's team, and that was a spirited battle between he and Chase Elliott for the 2nd position. What Denny was saying is, I just can't finish.
Yeah, there is no night fight for first place because he's like the most talented driver currently, in my opinion. And I'm not a bandwagon. I've always been I've been a Larson fan since when he entered the Cup Series, like in 2014, 2013 era.
It's kind of very good right now. Just a little bit of looseness compressing in turn. That's only on the low line. The top line has been very good. He's going to lose first place to his teammate. Yeah, we see Tyler.
But yeah, after those green flag pit stops, Hamlin up 1 spot, Reddick, Kyle Busch down 1, Reddick up 1, Larson up 3. So Elliott has a problem entering pit road, overshoots his pit box, and comes back. Oh, sorry, I missed that pit stop action for you guys. I was looking at the chat. I'll make sure not to do that next time. Yeah, here. Now, after that round of pit stops, or it hasn't updated quite yet.
Where traditions were passed down on the tailgate. And the only thing more powerful than the feeling was the truck that took you to it. Make this the summer of Ram.
So yeah, guys, do you think they're going to try and make another pit stop before the stage is over? Or do you think they're going to run it all the way out? I think they can fuel mileage wise, but I don't know if their tires would last. They'd be right. They'll end up running about 50 laps. Yeah, I know this is probably going to be a good day for Reddick. Reddick, this seems to be like these type of tracks are his style of tracks. Reddick reminds me of Kyle Larson earlier in his career when Kyle Larson would really rip that outside a lot. I know they may pit again, but then they'd only run maybe 25 laps or 30 laps at most on those tires. So I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that. You're a Ryan Blaney fan? Are you saying that because I'm a Larson fan and he won earlier this spring? Or are you actually a Ryan Blaney fan is the question. But yeah, it's under caution still. Oh, man, I got to go see that Black Widow movie, man. Appreciate anybody who's watching now. Drop a like if you haven't already. Under commercial break for the competition caution.
It's a sci-fi movie. It's a comeback story. It's a comeback story. Hold on. This is your comeback story.
But yeah. Here, hold on one second. I'm just trying to make sure the stream is. But yeah. Here, hold on one second. Here, I'm trying to would you guys allow me to play some like music in the background to try and fill in some of the silent noise? Or Your dad was a Dave Blaney fans? I don't know many Dave Blaney fans, to be honest. No offense to your dad, but here, I'm trying to would you guys allow me to play some like music? But he was way down there at that East Bay dirt track first year he won the truck at Daytona. He's a cool dude. Yeah. I'm sure. I mean, I think he is. Here we are. We're going to get this green flag in there off. Denny Hamlin gets a great restart over Kyle Busch. That inside lane had a great restart there. They're side by side behind him, though. Second place, Kyle Busch has got a bit of a run off that top side, but Reddick is still there. Logano gives a bump to the back of Kyle Busch, helps him clear Reddick for second. Kyle Busch now has got a run on the outside of Hamlin. Hamlin's not clear. Kyle Busch is going to have the run on the outside. He's side drafting him. Kyle Busch is going to get around Hamlin, and he's going to take that lead back. But Hamlin's still there on the inside. Is he going to be able to get a run through turn 1 and 2? Let's see. He does right now, but he misses it, loses it off the bottom a bit there. Kyle Busch is going to get the run off the top side. Logano up to third place past Reddick. Oh, and they're wrecking behind him. Big wreck. Big wreck. Suarez, Stenhouse. Huge playoff implications for these two. These guys were right on that border of being able to possibly point their way in. But this is going to be a definite DNF for Daniel Suarez and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Suarez may be able to continue, but definitely going to get hardly any points today. Big crash. Hey, we're gonna have at least 4 cautions today, so maybe we will get more than 8 cautions. We're gonna have to see this replay though. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what happened in this one. But yeah, let's see what happened. Cody Ware on the inside of 3 wide. Oh man, Cody Ware, what were you doing, man? Cody Ware just takes out like these 3 guys there. 4 wide, Cody Ware on the inside. Rick Ware Racing trying to be aggressive and ends up taking out 2 other competitors. Oh man, that's tough there. I don't necessarily think that was purely his fault, but still, like, oh my goodness, guys. I think he was just trying to improve his finishing position since they're going to finish last, and now they're only passing cars that DNF, and so they DNF 2 guys, basically. But Rick Ware Racing just KO'd Stenhouse and Suarez right there. Now we're going to have 4 cautions, and that was some... there's your... Hey, Atlanta, you don't need to reconfigure. You can already get 4 wide racing as long as you... Yeah, under commercial break. Yeah. So, I mean, none of these guys are going to be contenders to win this race, but definitely has an effect on the playoffs. And then I started liking Terry Labonte. Okay. Do you mean Terry Labonte or Bobby Labonte? Because Terry Labonte would have been a long time ago. Just trying to play some music in the background. It's not copyrighted. You guys want me to play some music in the background or no? Just trying to make it better. But yeah, guys, you know who Hendrick Chase 9 is? Should I like post clips of the crashes? Like when they come out, so you guys can see them as well if you're not able to watching this race at your own house. But yeah, we're gonna get restarted here probably with about 45 to go in the stage, so, or maybe a bit less than that actually, but I don't think they're going to be pitting now, that's for sure. Yeah, really no change up for position other than Kyle Busch is now to the lead over Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Reddick, Larson, your top 5, then Dibby, Kurt Busch, Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman. Yeah, where did Chase Elliott all the way back to 22nd after that bad pit stop? But yeah, so guys, what do you guys think about, there's going to be that Chase TV series now. I wonder if they'll make a Drive to Survive with NASCAR. That would be pretty nice in my opinion. Even if it wasn't near as grand, it would still be pretty nice.
You can immediately see his driver craft was really high. I remember being the first one.
You're welcome, Why Me? So yeah, hopefully we can get going to rain again here soon. I wonder if we'll get another crash here, because I mean I've noticed a lot of people getting loose on the bottom, so that seems to be the recipe for disaster when it comes to having a crash. Like that's what happened in this last one with Cody Ware getting loose on the inside. But we've also seen it happen with Chase Elliott and cars near the front. They try to wrap around that bottom and it just doesn't stick. And so, or maybe they hit one of those big bumps in the turns and that just knocks them loose. So appreciate though anybody who's been watching this evening. How's your day going? And who's your pick to win? Put that in the chat, as well as over under 8 cautions. What do you guys think about that? We're already going to have at least 4 now after we had the competition caution in this previous wreck. But they'll be coming to get the green flag now. Kyle Busch on the inside, Hamlin on the outside, then Logano on the inside, and Larson on the outside. That's your top 4. Here they come. Pace car about to pull off. Oh, man. Also be interesting to see if Elliott can make up some ground on this restart after that bad pit stop. Or will we get another wreck? And here comes the restart. Kyle Busch with a great restart on the inside. Then Hamlin, the outside, not get a good restart. Man, Logano going to go all the way up to second here, maybe. Hamlin dropping back all the way to third. Outside lane just did not get it rolling there. A lot of these restarts have seemed pretty lopsided. Oh, but Hamlin gets the run off the outside. Kyle Busch has cleared him, though, side by side for second and just all the way back there. They're 3 wide back in the pack. Dibby trying to take it through the middle. Larson and Reddick now battling for 4th place. The top 3 have single filed out. Busch, Hamlin, Logano. Then Larson, Reddick side by side. Oh, Keselowski with a block there on Bowman. Almost sent him down into the grass. That was close. Now they're 3 wide. Oh, Reddick has gotten by Larson. Larson just does not seem to have that short run car. Kurt Busch making a move now on Larson for 5th place. They're side by side. Keselowski on the outside, going to take him 3 wide. Larson just dropping back here on these restarts. He does not have a short run car at all. He's back to 8th place now after getting passed by Keselowski and Bowman in one turn. And they are 3 wide. Kurt Busch, though, having a really strong run today, up to 4th place, gets around Logano. And Alex Bowman side draft in that left rear quarter middle of BK, trying to get it past him for 6th place. He sends it in there on the inside. Penske Ford's on the outside. Hendrick Chevy's on the inside. Man, the inside in 3 and 4 seems to just really work, but the outside in turns 1 and 2 is also just super strong. These turns do not seem to be similar at all. Slow car on the inside. That Ricky Stenhouse Jr., they're trying to get that car back out there. They know that all these points matter, and they're fighting to try and get into the playoffs. But Busch, Hamlin, Kurt Busch having a strong run today, up to 3rd place now, past Reddick. Man, it's going to be hard to point your way in the way Kurt Busch has been running, as well as Reddick. Any of these guys below the playoffs probably going to have to get a win, it looks like to me. But Stenhouse, I think Stenhouse may be out of this thing as well. I mean, they're already out of it, but I think he's going to be DNF'd. He's not probably making minimum speed. Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Kurt Busch, they're your top 3, though. Kyle Busch now driving away from Hamlin. He really just has that car all around right now. He looks like Kyle Larson in the spring. Larson, on the long run, maybe has a pretty good car, but on the short run, definitely not. And they are battling back in the pack. 3 wide here. Oh, man. Oh, Kurt Busch now making a move on the inside of Hamlin. He's not going nowhere but up. Imagine if Kurt Busch got his win here. He gets his yearly win, you know. Kurt Busch up to second place. I wonder if he'll be able to go up and take that lead from his brother Kyle. And then Reddick back in fourth. Bowman up to fifth. I think Keselowski, Logano, Keselowski, Larson, Dibby, Byron the top 10. Currently, Chase Elliott running in 20th. He has not been able to make up any ground after losing all that track position on that green flag pit stop. I mean, green flag under those pit stops. Halblock is the bottom with rubber yet. I'll try and tell you in a second. It's gotten darker, but it's probably gonna rubber in a lot more here over time. It's still gotten a bit. It's honestly still really gray. It's really gray still. It has not rubbered in much at all. Rain is in the area, and I'm pretty sure it may have rained last night and washed off all the rubber laid down from the Xfinity Series race. But yeah, Elliott has not been able to make up any ground. Man, I'm really surprised. He was kind of struggling in the top 5, but after losing that ground, he's just been staying right around 20th position. But can Kurt Busch take the lead from Kyle Busch is the question, man. He has had a really strong car so far. He's just working his way up traffic. If you're wondering where your driver's running, just ask me in the chat and I'll tell you. Yeah, currently we are past halfway in stage 1. So, yeah, only 35 to go in stage 1. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, Reddick, Bowman, your top 5. The Busch brothers up front. Well, yeah, Kyle is just really putting together some strong laps right now. Kurt Busch does not seem to be able to eat into his brother's lead too much just yet, but we're going under commercial break for the 3rd or 4th time already today. When you stream these races, that's when the commercial breaks really start to hit. But yeah, I'll look through the top running order for you guys right now. Yeah, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch. Who's running the fast laps, though? I'm trying to see. Elliott had a really fast earlier, but yeah, Larson does not seem to have the speed right now at all. Oh, oops, wrong way. Okay, trying to get this to work. Lap times. There we go. So yeah, who's running the most consistent laps now? This past time by Busch just a tick. Oh no, this last Kurt Busch a bit faster than Kyle Busch. Hamlin's running about the same pace as Kyle Busch. Bowman with a pretty fast lap. Logano looks like did not have too quick of a lap there. But then that previous time by. But yeah, Larson does definitely not seem to have an early run car. So the guy who's so dominant here in the spring does definitely not seem to have it this time around. Appreciate anybody who's hit that subscribe button. Yeah, only 30 laps to go now in stage 2. Yeah, appreciate anybody who's hit that subscribe button. So still under commercial break. These commercial breaks are killer, man. Because I can't say anything. I can look at the leaderboard and see any change for position, but yeah, you can see the fall off every time from lap to lap. It's like a tenth almost. But yeah, Kyle are running almost exact lap times. Kurt Busch is maybe a couple hundredths quicker, but nothing too big. Alex Bowman has moved up from 5th to 4th place, passing Tyler Reddick. Chase Elliott, still after that bad pit stop, is still running in 20th position. They just do not have the speed right now. But yeah, right now Stenhouse is currently out of the race. And so he's the only DNF so far today. That's going to completely change their playoff perspective. We are back live with the race. And Kurt Busch just trying to reel in his brother, but right now he's not fast enough right now. But now Bowman's car seems to be coming to him a bit today. He's looking to make a move on Hamlin for 3rd place. He's going to the inside. Is he going to get him? Nope. Doesn't look like he's going to get him just yet. Has a bit of a bobble in the middle of the turn. And Hamlin's going to get that run off the top. But yeah, now Bowman looking to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Is he going to be able to get the run this time by? Yes, and it looks like Bowman's going to... Oh, no, still he cannot clear Hamlin. But he's definitely going to get him here soon. Definitely has the faster car. It's just a matter of once he can get a good enough turn. But yeah, Hendrick just does not have the speed this week. I mean, so far. Also way tight in the short run for Kyle Larson, who dominated here in March. Everybody expected him to be the guy up front today, Dave, and right now he's not. Already the Hendrick car that started on the pole. But yeah, they're talking about how the Hendrick cars are just struggling so bad. They are struggling. I mean, Bowman up to 3rd place, but Larson, who dominated in 8th, Byron in 9th. And then Elliott in 19th, who he's just going nowhere. I'm sure Elliott will move up some spots, through these cautions, because this pit crew will help him move up some spots. And his car is definitely faster than the guys around him. It's just maybe not till the long run, but we'll see. So yeah, Busch, Bowman, Hamlin, Reddick, your top 5. As we got 25 to go now in stage 1. So big stage points coming for Kurt Busch and Reddick, most likely. Truex has cracked the top 10 after starting this race in the rear. So 24 to go. I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much, guys. It's just these races sometimes come a bit hard to commentate. Kyle Busch got about a 2/10 gap over Kurt. Kurt Busch has gotten into that lead of Kyle Busch quite a bit. I do have to say that. Truex now maybe making a move on Byron for 9th. That car, he's moving up. But the Gibbs guys definitely have the speed this weekend. The Gibbs cars definitely are the fast cars this weekend. First time Hendrick has maybe not been the dominant team in a decent time.
Well, it's hard. A lot of those adjustments have to be done. You talk about shock absorbers and controlling the front.
Yeah. Kurt Busch. Every time, I think Kyle Busch is having a little bit of a tough time with the lack of traffic or something, because Kurt Busch seems to be able to get a little on him, but once he gets around that lapped car, Kyle just gains another 10th ahead of him. I appreciate anybody who's watching for my commentary.
They're now negotiating through lap traffic. There's a few cars that are going to pass down the back straightaway here. They just about a half a straightaway to the next car. But this is the opportunity where the guy in second has a chance.
Kurt Busch, he's coming, man. He's coming.
When he's in this traffic, that's his opportunity to try to find that leader in a compromised situation and make a pass. We saw that change the complexity of the race earlier this year when Kyle Larson got.
He's coming. He's coming. It's just I think they're really even right now. The Busch brothers up in front. I think maybe if Kurt Busch was in the lead, he'd be able to drive away because he had that clean air. But they're even right now. I think Bailey Curry may be making one of his first Cup Series starts. I haven't seen him make a Cup Series start before, but having a clean race right now, running in the 30th position. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about where your guys running or anything like that, just put it in the chat and I'll try and answer it the best I can. But now Kyle Busch really stretching that lead out over Kurt Busch, almost back up to second. Now under 20 to go in the stage. Ryan Blaney, the spring winner, running in 14th. Yeah, Elliott is just still stuck back there in 19th. Larson up to 7th place. I think this time around the track is a lot different. I think maybe the weather circumstances. There's a lot of cloud cover, and Larson and Blaney are not running anywhere near the front of the field. Looks like Larson now has gotten by Keselowski. He's up to 7th place. I think Larson's long run car is still pretty strong, but on the short run, I don't think he's got that's competitive speeds yet. So still 16 to go now in the stage. Every point matters, you know. Oh, you're at the race right now? That's pretty cool, Translem. And is it really cloudy there? I mean, it looks cloudy here, but do you think that's changed anything from your perspective? I'm going to look at the weather and see if the overcastness is supposed to change at the track. It is because, so I'm going to see if the cloud cover is probably going to change near the track. I'm checking that right now because that seems to really be affecting Larson and Blaney's setups.
I'm going to tell you a secret since we're in the car alone. I have been to Sonic in my pajamas. Have you?
Oh, it actually says rain will be starting at the track in a half hour, so you wonder if if the precipitation will have effect on this race. So that almost definitely means there'll be some the cloud cover will stay for the race.
For a subtle, natural look. Control GX from Just for Men. I got a dog, and my dog's name's Cat. Bet you never heard of it. Half as crazy as that. Now my dog Cat and my cat dog. I can use the cat on the dog. Now I bet you think that's pretty absurd. But wait till you hear about my fish bird. Asher, guess who ordered PetSmart on DoorDash?
Yeah, they are almost certainly going to get hit by rain at some point in this race. Like, certainly going to get hit by rain at some point in this race. Appreciate anybody who's tuning in. We are under commercial break right now. We'll be coming back with the actual race here in a second, but
Budweiser Summer Patriotic Cans are here to give you a red, white, Bud upgrade. Collect all 3 limited edition designs. Budweiser Summer Patriotic Cans. Stores now.
I am a driver with a dream. And part of that dream is making all the doubters believe that my name belongs here. I may be new to some, but I am not to be taken lightly.
Oh, but now they're really going at it.
Because if you let your guard down,
sorry guys, so I seem a bit dry in the commentating today, just a bit tired right now. And this race, there was a lot of action early, but this run's kind of dragged out a bit now.
Just under 2 weeks to the Olympics. Begin July 23rd, live from Tokyo. That's on NBC. Great competition there.
Kyle Busch now on the outside,
Kyle Busch out front by a second.
put in the 77 of Justin Haley a lap down.
Saw Kevin Harvick earlier in the race. He was running way further back than we anticipated. Well, things have changed.
Kevin Harvick up to 11th place now after running way back in like around 25th a lot earlier on.
No matter what, well, guess what? He is right on the bottom of the racetrack, and over the last several laps, he's had the fastest car on the racetrack by about 0.2 of a second. So Kevin Harvick, Marty, has got it rolling over the bottom.
I mean, Jeff, for 15 straight laps, he has been one of the fastest, 5 fastest cars on the racetrack. And is this, my question to you, Jeff, is this where that pays off for Kevin Harvick? The very end of the
So yeah, Harvick has had the fastest car. Wow. Ryan Newman pitting with 9 to go on the stage. Probably not a scheduled pit stop.
Saving tires, 9 to go in the stage. Ryan Newman on pit road. No way, this is a scheduled stop, Rick. This is basically tire issues. Look at the right front tire. You can see as it rolls right.
Oh wow, that not Ryan Newman helmet. Wow, that tire is shredded. You wonder if anybody else is gonna have to come down pit road.
I'm not even preaching. I just got nervous, Jeff. 8 laps. I mean, how could his tire be worse than mine? And look at that right there. That is
This is completely unwound here, and you can see Rob Lopes, a longtime tire guy for this team, checking it out. Man, that is completely unwound there, Steve, for Ryan Newman.
unwound is basically where
Yeah, and that is Ryan. That is scary to see. Ryan Newman had to come pit road with a tire issue, and that car, that tire that came off, it is literally shredded. Man, I really wonder if anybody else is going to have some tire issues before the stage ends. That is some serious issues right there.
a second a lap. Just give me 7 more laps. I don't want to pit under green. Yeah, that's, we're hearing these drivers talking about being
You see some of these guys' tires are really worn down. The lap car of Anthony Alfredo, his left rear had no lettering on that thing.
You're asking so much of it at this racetrack. And handling matters, right? It's saving tires.
But that hurts any strategy that team of Ryan Newman had going for him. We'll see if anybody else comes down pit road here. 6 to go now in the stage. Busch, Hamlin, Bowman, Reddick, your top 5. Then Logano, Larson, Byron, Keselowski, Truex round out the top 10. This is going to be, I'd be worried. I'd be really worried right now if seeing that 6 car of Ryan Newman, his tire, that thing was killed.
Exactly right, Steve. Hasn't said anything on the radio like, I'm coming. I can feel it coming apart.
Apparently, Chase Elliott having a tire issue as well. He may be coming to pit. That is, wonder. So Chase Elliott with some severe tire issues going for him right now. So he's got to hope that thing doesn't blow, because they can't pit. You can't pit right now. Unless you know that it's about to go down, because you're going to lose a lap or 2. But now Truex up to 9th, making a move on Keselowski with 4 to go in the stage.
It started this race at the back of the field after failing technical inspection before the race twice.
some big movers in this race are Kevin Harvick and Truex. They're finally working their way into the top 10 towards the end of stage one, but they definitely may have some contending cars down the stretch.
These cars for the finish. As a driver, you're terrified. I mean, this is the time in this run where you're terrified you'll go right front, but with only 3 to go, unless you know you got a problem like Ryan Newman, you have to just ride it out.
And man, they really, oh boy, all these guys are riding out on these tires. You really wonder if somebody's about to blow a tire. Ryan Newman, that tire was shredded. I'm looking to see where we're going. There, it's 2 to go on the stage now. Pit road's closed, so nobody can come now. You just wonder if anybody blows one. But Harvick up to 10th now. He's in the points. Keselowski has dropped out of the top 10. 2 to go in the stage. Oh man, Almirola.
That's 171 miles an hour on a set of tires. You're not sure how much tire is left.
Almirola, those tires are worn.
I mean, it's obvious, Jeff. Like, you look out the window, I don't want to pick on these drivers.
But 1 to go in the stage. 1 to go in the stage. Kyle Busch out front over Kurt Busch, Hamlin, Bowman, Reddick, Logano, Larson, Byron, Truex, and Harvick, your top 10. Keselowski on the first car on the outside looking for maybe a stage point. But here comes Kyle Busch. He's going to collect the stage 1 win. Kyle Busch, stage 1 winner. And then after Kyle Busch, it'll be the one of Kurt Busch. And then I believe, let's see who comes here in third. Alex Bowman, or no, Denny Hamlin, then Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, and then Larson gets a point from Logano coming to the line, and then Byron, Truex, Harvick.
They round out the top 10, all gaining points at the end of the stage.
But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of stage 1. Kyle Busch, your stage 1 winner. I'll look through all the other points here really quick in a second. Or not points, the finishing results. That does give Denny Hamlin now a 5-point lead over Larson in the points. It was 3 going into this race, but that gave him 2 extra points. So Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Hamlin, Bowman, Reddick, Larson, Logano. So Larson his car was coming towards him a bit there. He was back in 9th at the beginning, towards the beginning of that run, and he worked his way up to 6th. So you wonder if his car may be coming to him a little bit more now. Then you have Harvick, Keselowski, Dibby, Dillon, Blaney, Buescher, your top 15. Then Bell, Briscoe, Custer, Elliott, Chase Elliott really struggling today. Then Bubba Wallace round out your top 20. Chastain, LaJoy, Almirola, Ryan Preece, your top 24. Then Eric Jones, 25th, the first car lap down. He'll be your lucky dog. And then McDowell, Alfredo, Haley, Newman, after having an unscheduled pit stop, Ryan Newman goes a lap down. BJ McLeod, Bailey Curry, Garrett Smithley, Cody Ware, Quinn Houff, Josh Bilicki, 35th. And then Daniel Suarez, 36th, multiple laps down. He's suffering from damage. He's out of this race. And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is DNF'd from this race. He'll finish last. But yeah, that is stage 1 complete. Big points for Kurt Busch and Tyler Reddick. Once again, I feel like we've said that the last 3 weeks now, those guys having some really strong runs. But yeah, the live point standings, like big right now, because Kurt Busch and Tyler Reddick are just growing that lead over Chris Buescher. It is now to nearly 50 points as we speak, so that is big. And then it's almost 90 points back to Matty D and Ross Chastain, who are having really rough days. So that pretty much everybody is in a must-win situation now below the cutoff line, except Chris Buescher. So that is really big. Like, that is really big. Yeah, how's Larson doing? Larson's running in 6th, but his car is not working for him at all today. Yeah, this race has been a lot different than the last one in terms of Larson being well. Yeah, Harvick is running pretty well right now, but this is going to be interesting because there is rain in the area, and it is supposed to rain, I believe, at the track in about 25 minutes. I was looking at the radar, and it looks like it's certainly going to end up raining at the track in about 25 minutes or so. So they're not, I mean, that does not look like they'll be able to finish stage 2. So maybe it won't rain. Maybe we'll see, but that could be big right there. The rain should pass through, but I don't know if they want to delay it or not. Do they have lights in Atlanta? I think I'll figure it out in a sec. I'm pretty sure they have lights in Atlanta. They can race at night there, I think. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who was in here last night when we were streaming that SRX race. That was a really fun time. I found this saying, guys. We were doing 69 likes for Greg Biffle last night. It's stiff for the biff. You heard of hard for Menard. Now stiff for the biff. But yeah. Oh, I am tired. My mouth is already like dry. Like not dry, but like tired. And it's only stage 1, guys. So hopefully I can make it the rest of this race. Appreciate anybody who's watching. Drop the like if you haven't already. But yeah, so after pit stops, Kurt Busch takes the lead from Kyle Busch. Great pit stop. Larson with a bad pit stop, down 2 spots. This is just not Larson's day. This is definitely Larson is having a really tough race today. Elliott with another bad pit stop. It looks like he's like the last car off pit road.
Well, guess what? Had trouble again. Had to go around Cole Custer. Look at the contact he made with the tire man. Hope everybody's okay.
This is not a good race for Chase Elliott at his home track. He just had another terrible pit stop. Like he almost hit the tire man from Cole Custer's pit crew. How are y'all guys doing in the chat? You want to pick who you want to win? And over under 8 cautions, guys. We've got 3 in the books as of right now. Will we get 5 more? Will we get 4 more or 5 more, 6 more? What do you guys think? So yeah, but there is rain in the area. I'll check the weather again though, but I think it's looking like we're gonna end up getting some rain at the track. At the track, it looks like, yeah, at 5 o'clock it says it's about to start raining, and at 5:15 it'll definitely be raining, but it'll be out of there by 5:45 it says, and then they should be clear. So I don't know. It depends. They may be able to get this racing or not, but it'll become a night race. It looks like. So we'll see what happens. Because they're not. It does not look like they're going to be able to get in stage 2 before the rain hits. So we're going to definitely see how these things go. If the rain hits, you guys have anything maybe you guys want to do? We could go Eric Estep style and do some NASCAR Kahoot. No. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? We're at over 250 viewers on the day. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in. Yeah, if you haven't checked out my SRX stream last night already, I'd appreciate it if you would. But yeah, Chase Elliott.
Hits the tire changer right in the upper back. And it is very, very dangerous. Great to see John up and around in the pit box. I mean, look, tire hits him, right back to hitting lug nuts. Talk about coaching and focus. That is unbelievable. But there's a little bit to the story, though, man. Dave, it's great to see John up and around.
It is, and you saw his head go toward that race car. Remember, some of us have been around long enough when they did not wear helmets on pit road, so I don't know if he actually made contact with it, but that was one of the safety features that NASCAR implemented for everyone that goes over the wall. And for John Rosselli, it was a good thing, and hopefully he'll not be too sore tomorrow.
But yeah, we're going to be going green here in a second to get stage underway.
First, but they chose that pit stall that they're having trouble with going around the 41. They didn't take pit stall 1. I asked Al Gus, hey, why? Everybody takes pit stall 1. He goes, man, tire spin is a big issue here. I didn't think I could get out of that box. I wanted to be the other one. He probably felt like he could have a better chance of getting in and out. He also mentioned how you always have a fast car in pit stall 2, which the 22 did take.
Well, here they come now. And Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, your front row as they come to green. Kyle Busch on the outside, Kurt Busch on the inside. Kurt Busch with a great restart. Tyler Reddick pushing him on the inside. Those Chevys on the inside against the Toyotas on the outside. Outside really checking up. But Hamlin pushing the bumper of Kyle Busch, trying to have a great run on too. And they're all over the place. They're 3 wide. Oh no. This is a mess. They're pushing and shoving. They're all over the place. Something in my throat. They're almost 4 wide there. Woo, that could have been bad. But Kurt Busch with a great restart keeps his lead over Kyle Busch. Then Reddick, but Hamlin working the outside on Reddick. He may be able to get back by him. Larson all the way up there against the wall. Oh, Blaney trying to make a move to the inside of Logano. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, they're almost looking at 3 wide. Logano comes down, kind of pinches off Larson there. And now Bubba on the inside of him, 3 wide. Across the front stretch, through the quad oval. Oh, they're 3 wide at the stripe. Who's going to have the momentum going through turns 1 and 2? And Larson trying to fight for it, but he's just not in the preferred lane. He's going to end up losing it here. This could really hurt him here. Chase Elliott still struggling back in the pack. Tyler Reddick makes a move past Kyle Busch up to 2nd place. These guys are, wow, lap 90, man. Yeah, right now, Bubba Wallace having a pretty nice run-up in the top 10. Yeah, Kurt Busch, Reddick, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Hamlin, your top 5. Then Byron, Blaney, Wallace, and Larson round out your top 10. Larson gets by Wallace up tonight. Kyle Busch pokes his nose down to the inside of Reddick, back by Reddick to 2nd place. I think Kyle Busch is a better long-run car than Tyler Reddick. I noticed in the lap times, Tyler Reddick's long-run car is not near as strong as anybody else's in the top 10. Bowman trying to make a move on the inside of Hamlin, try and go back up to 4th, but Hamlin got back by him there, side by side though still. Hamlin just he's getting that momentum off the top. Larson back there, his car may be coming to him a little bit better now. He looks to make a move on the inside of Blaney for 8th place after losing some ground on that pit stop and that restart. Elliott back in 16th. He's gained a little ground. He's actually had a really good restart. He's probably gained about 6 or 7 spots. Briscoe up in 13th. He's looking pretty good. Larson is by Blaney now. He sets his eyes on Byron. But yeah, here they are. I think Larson may have gotten something tuned up right with that car. They made a couple passes now. Yeah, now I'm looking at this weather again, guys. I don't think this weather's going to pan out. I don't see how this weather is going to pan out for him. How do you put like Martin Truex Jr. so far, putting a couple bucks onto him for the win? Darren, I don't know. I mean, after starting in the rear, he's definitely moved his way back up to the front, but I don't know if he's got the winning speed yet. The big thing is I think the rain is going to be the biggest thing. It keeps telling me that they're going to get rain real soon. So I don't know if we're even going to be able to finish this race today. Or I don't more so don't know if we're going to be able to have some sort of rain delay. Because yeah, it says in the next 20 minutes that there is going to be some. It says rain starts in 22 minutes in Hampton, Atlanta, which is where the track is located. So it'll only be about a 30-minute shower, but I think they're going to get some precipitation there. So Larson now by Byron. He's up to 7th place. Larson maybe finally having that car rolling in the right direction. But Kurt Busch growing that lead over him. Bubba having a pretty solid run in the top 10 today. Bowman looking to make a move to the inside of Reddick for 2nd place. Larson is now by Keselowski. Larson up to 6th. They may finally be getting something rolling in that 5 car. Bowman now up to 2nd place. That car's really rolling for him. So an issue with the 48 may not be, I think they may have a loose wheel or something. I didn't quite hear that lagged out the audio right there, but the 48 may have a potential issue, which could be big if they have to make an unscheduled pit stop or something. But yeah, Alex Bowman up to 2nd place. Larson finally has something rolling in that car. They're up to 6th. They're cutting a commercial break right now. I would not be surprised if we come back from commercial. There's going to be rain on the track, but we'll see. But yeah, Larson running some of the fastest laps on the track right now. But yeah, thanks to anybody watching right now. But yeah, you said Truex. Truex is looking okay, but definitely not the strongest. But yeah, right now we are under commercial break. Weather is in the area. Looking at the radar, it says it's supposed to start raining at the track in about 15-20 minutes. And it won't be a heavy shower, but can they race at night at Atlanta? I don't know. I feel like they should have lights, but I don't ever remember there being a night race at Atlanta in my lifetime. So I'll try and see. I'm going to give a quick Google search. I don't know if that'll come up right away, but does Atlanta Motor Speedway have lights? Wait, can they? I'm trying to find out, does Atlanta have lights? If anybody knows, put it in the chat, because they may get postponed. I would not be surprised if they do. Talladega doesn't have light. Okay. Put a bit. Watkins going. Okay. Try to find it. Okay, this is not helping me here. Okay, yeah, it's not telling me, so I don't know, but hopefully Atlanta Motor Speedway has lights, because that will make allow them to get that race in for today, but they may not end up being able to. Appreciate you guys watching. We're almost at 300 viewers on the day. Drop a like if you haven't already, and put in the chat how many cautions you think we will have. Yeah, as we look at the running order. Okay, now here we are, finally back. Okay, stop giving me the open promotion. Let's look at the running order and if anything big has changed. I'm trying to look around in the sky. Kyle Busch making a move on the inside of Tyler Reddick now. It looks like he's trying to get by up to 3rd. Kyle Busch did not have a good restart. He dropped from 2nd to 4th. But now he's making a move on Reddick back up to third. It looks like he's going to have him cleared off turn 2. Reddick's going to have a run. Is he going to try and do anything with it? Does not. He just tucks in there right behind Kyle Busch. He may try. Yep. He gives a little bit of a tap to Kyle Busch, but he's got him there. But man, Reddick just does not have the long run car. I noticed that earlier with the lap times. His car just falls off. He has a pretty good early run car, but his car falls off pretty quick after that. Oh, Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. apparently made contact there on that past pit stop. Nothing too severe, but just enough for them to come down and make an unscheduled pit stop and just make sure everything was all good. That team now back up to 19th. Yeah, I'm going to be shocked if this thing does not get at least some rain, or maybe they may not get rain delayed, but definitely going to have some precipitation in the area. Kyle Larson looking to make a move on the inside of Hamlin. Yeah, Larson's car has improved a lot now. He's making a move on the inside of Hamlin down the backstretch. Is he going to get him here in turns 3 and 4? Hamlin to the inside, Larson to the inside of Hamlin, and I think he's got him. But yeah, now Larson by Hamlin. He's cracked the top 5 under green for the first time today. But yeah, now Larson by Hamlin running some pretty fast laps. Logano on pit road. Logano on pit road. Nobody really knows why. Most likely an unscheduled pit stop, because I don't think they feel comfortable running 50 laps under green here on stage 2. But maybe just trying to go against the strategy. I don't really know why they're doing this, but they do? Okay, they do. So that means they can race tonight. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to end up having a caution for rain here soon. I don't think they'll have to postpone it, but I mean, I'll check the weather again. But yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the radar right now at the track. It says rain starting in 19 minutes. It's just going to be a brief shower, it looks like, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Kyle Busch now working that outside. He seems to have a pretty good long run car. He's going to look to get around the outside of Alex Bowman here maybe in a couple laps. He's caught up to his bumper now. The left rear, they're having an issue with the left rear on that 22 of Logano, caused him to have an unscheduled pit stop. That's going to really hinder them. But if they do get this caution for rain, and there's that rain delay, it may end up working out okay for them. Kyle Busch working that outside. He's caught up to Alex Bowman, looking to maybe make a move on him here soon. But yeah, Kurt Busch still leading over these guys. He's had a pretty dominant car today. It just feels weird saying that. I don't mind saying it. I like Kurt Busch, but it just feels weird to say. Kyle Larson's cars really seems to be coming into him, though. Kyle Larson's car seems to be coming to him, though, right now. He's running just as fast of laps as the leader. This looks like Alex Bowman and Kyle Busch are running the fastest laps on the track, though, so we'll see. But yeah, Larson eating into the lead of the leader. Way back, even though he's still got some guys to pass to get to him. Larson's running the fastest laps now, but not by a big margin, not by a big margin at all. So, but now we are under commercial break again. We're doing some nonstop, so I can still kind of commentate. Yeah, Kyle Busch has gotten by Alex Bowman on the outside. He's up to second place. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes up and starts battling with his brother Kurt before this stage is over, or before the next caution for rain or whatever the heck happens. But yeah, because Kyle Busch, I mean, his car is Pretty strong, pretty strong. I think Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch, their cars are about even. It's just about whoever's in front and has clean air will probably be leading. But yeah. But now I'm looking back and to see Elliott and Elliott, who's has been struggling today. He's still running. Where's Elliott's running in 14th, so he's making a bit of ground, but still running back farther in the back than they want to. Obviously, Kevin Harvick, who had a really strong car towards the end of stage one. Had an issue on pit road during the stage break, and now he's, after starting in the rear, is all the way up to 18th. So that car, I think he'll be a contender before this thing is over. I think he'll definitely maybe have a top 5 or top 10 car before this thing is over. What Chase Briscoe is doing good now. What's happened to him? I'll tell you where he's running. He's running. Looks like I don't think he's running. He's running in 17th, so not terrible. For their standards, but definitely not probably want to be. But yeah, the big incident so far would be Logano had an unscheduled pit stop for I believe it was a right rear or left rear issue, which put him a lap down. And then also the big thing today is rain, rain, rain. Will it rain, and when will it rain? And will they be able to finish stage 1 or not? Or I mean stage 2 or not? Because that will be able to allow them to declare the race official, but it says rain starting in 14 minutes. It'll only rain for about 15 minutes, it says on here, but it says rain starting in 14 minutes in Hampton, GA. So we'll see. What's the halfway point of the... Well, it's not the halfway point these days. I'm pretty sure it's stage 2. So the halfway point is only 15 laps away, but I'm pretty sure they have to finish stage 2, they said. But I'm not sure if it's both. If it is halfway, it's 1:30. But if it's stage 2, they still got... 45 to go. But yeah, it says rain starting soon in that area, and so I don't know. It's going to be really close to see which gets there first: the halfway with stage 2 ending, or the rain. But I have a feeling, no matter what, I think it's not going to be a lot of rain if it does rain. So I think that if they have to stop the race, they should be able to get it going. I don't know why they wouldn't need to. I feel like, I don't know, and it's going to be interesting, though, too. Look at this. They show it on the radar.
One of the things that makes an official race is you get to the halfway point, which we're closing in on that, Steve.
Halfway point? I thought it was the stage 2 break. I guess it's whichever comes first. 13 laps away from the halfway point. But look at that. If Kurt Busch were to win this race, it would make it a 100-point gap on the playoff bubble. So essentially it would end the playoff race for points, somebody to point their way in. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anybody tries to stay out here and play some strategy with the rain. I think the rain will scatter out. I don't know. I think it could. It depends, because there's going to be some sort of cloud that's going to hit the track. That's for certain. It's just a matter, if it's only a slight sprinkle, it won't probably make them, throw a caution or anything. But if it downpours for like 5 minutes, then that's going to, obviously make them throw a caution. But they should be able to get it going no matter what. Like, if William Byron on to pit road. And now Matty D on pit road with him. Suarez on pit road is Suarez is multiple laps down, so never mind about that. But yeah, I think you're going to see everybody come to pit road, except those guys who are going to maybe try and stay out as long as possible, and maybe Kurt Busch may also stay out as long as possible. Hamlin's coming in. I think everybody, you need to come in now. Now is the time to come in and pit. You can't wait out there too long. Everybody's coming in. Hamlin, Blaney, Keselowski, Wallace, Harvick, all on pit road. Oh, man. That right front, that brake is heating up in that 11 car. Kyle Busch is in. Alex Bowman is in. I think Larson is in. They're all coming in now. You wonder if anybody's going to get any critical penalties right here. Everybody taking 4 tires, obviously. This is an abrasive track. Kurt Busch, Reddick, Truex, Bell among cars that are still out there. But Dillon, Elliott, Busher, Briscoe, LaJoy, everybody's coming in except those maybe trying to play some desperate strategy. Yeah, but Busch, Reddick, Truex. Oh, Kurt Busch now to pit road. Reddick, Truex Jr., Bell, Chastain, Custer, Eric Jones, Almirola, Ryan Preece still out there. But Kurt Busch and Tyler Reddick are still in. Truex and Bell are really the only 2 leaders that are yet to pit. And then there's some guys who are maybe going to play some desperate strategy and hope for rain. Just some scattered sprinkles right now, they're saying. So maybe not going to be enough for a caution. Chastain into pit road. So these guys are now Bell, Truex, Custer, Almirola, Preece. Only cars that are yet to pit. Yeah, Bell, Truex Jr., Custer, Chastain into pit, but only about 5 cars that still haven't pitted. But it looks like Bell and Truex are now in pit road. It's Custer who takes over the lead over Almirola and Preece. Only 3 cars that still need to make their stop. 38 to go on the stage. We've crossed the halfway point. So there is some showers. They are saying some scattered sprinkles at the track right now, but not enough for them to throw the yellow, it says. So we'll see if there's going to get any more severe rain. I've been checking the radar constantly on my phone, so we'll see. So yeah, in the next 10 minutes is when the rain will reach its foreseeable peak. So if there's going to be a caution for rain, it's going to be then. So Almirola, Preece, and are the only 2 that are yet to pit, and then it'll be Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Reddick, Larson, Hamlin. Yeah. Whew. So then it'd be Hamlin. I'm trying to see any big changes here. So yeah, 7 miles per hour lap faster than the leader. Yeah, you can see there's some rain on the camera lenses, so you wonder, will it rain enough for them to throw the caution? We'll find out soon. It looks like it's raining a bit heavier now. It is raining quite a bit now. It's raining. I have a feeling there's going to be a caution. Almirola and Preece are your leaders. Ryan Preece coming up on the bumper, though, of Almirola. He may be able to get around him for the lead. Oh, there's definitely some rain in the area. It is starting to rain pretty heavy now. There's going to be something. There's only 3 laps. They're trying to they're 3 laps away from halfway, so it won't be official just yet. Almirola over Preece. He's got to go 2 more laps to get to halfway. There's rain in the area. Will it happen? 127. They need to get to 130. Preece is there. So I think Almirola has got the lead. Preece is not going to be able to catch him, I don't think. But rain is in the area. Is there going to be a caution or not? We're going to find out now. We're going for some desperate strategy call here. Look at that. There is a lot of rain, though. You can see it on the camera lens. Oh, you wonder when these guys are gonna have to come to pit road. It's still raining there though. Are they? They're praying for the rain call. Kurt Busch is catching these leaders anyways now. They're only got maybe a lap or two before Kurt Busch takes the lead from them anyways. They have reached the halfway point, so if they were to get enough rain or whatever, I don't think they'd call the race, but we'd see.
How much slower the 10 is leading the race than the 43 and the 7. The cars that have fresh tires easily can dispose of the 10 and drive off. You're this far into this gamble, all right? You may as well see it through. Unless the radar clears up, then you just got to.
It is really raining here. Kurt Busch is going to get to these leaders in a lap or two anyways. Only Almirola and Priest are still out there. And they've only can maybe run 5 more laps. Yeah, 30 to go on the stage. Are they going to get a caution for rain or not? I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't gotten one. There's definitely a lot of rain on the cameras. And now Priest takes the lead. But Kurt Busch is here. Kurt Busch going to take that lead back, it looks like. And now it doesn't even matter, the strategy. I have a feeling Almirola is now going to pit this time. Man, that just threw out their whole strategy, their whole idea. But Kurt Busch, your leader now, with the rain in the area. I'll look at the radar once again.
We don't follow the herd. Never have, never will. Because those who build the future aren't found in a pack. They forge the way forward.
But yeah, yeah, this rain is about to pass through, so if there's going to be a caution, it's going to be now or never. I'm just surprised they have not thrown this caution for rain, to be honest.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, you know. It means experience. I mean, put it this way. If I told you I'd been jarring raspberry preserves for 85 years, what do you think? Well, at first,
But yeah, Larson's running some of the fastest laps now. No rain, please, you say, Emmanuel?
then you think he looks fantastic.
I don't, man, it's past halfway, but they aren't. The rain, I don't think they're going to throw in a caution. No rain. I'm hoping there's no rain. I'm hoping there's no rain. Appreciate everybody who's watching. We're at 350 viewers on the day. Drop a like if you haven't already. But, man, I'm hoping there's no rain. I'm hoping there's no rain. The strategy did not work out for Almirola and Priest. They're honestly just running it till their car's empty at this point. Because now they just hope there's a caution for rain and they don't lose all their track. They don't lose a lap and everything. Priest is coming this time. His hand's out the window. That means they're on a gas. So you'd assume Almirola may be following suit in the next lap or two, if not this time by. 25 to go on stage 2, though. We are past the halfway point. There's rain in the area, but they should be able to get it going again if they do end up having to throw the caution for rain.
Just like how Carvana lets you personalize your financing. Customize your down payment.
Yeah, you wonder, man. Imagine if it had started raining heavier. Imagine if this would have worked out for Almirola. How their season would have turned upside down. But yeah, now Kurt Busch is leading over the field. And I wonder, how has Chase Elliott made up any ground, though? Chase Elliott running in 15th. That'll become 13th. So they've made up some ground. Harvick in 19th, which will become 17th. So they're made up some ground. But yeah, Priest is into pit road. Almirola is still the pit. Or has he already pitted? Where is he running right now? I think Almirola and Priest have both made their way to pit road. So that ends their strategy. Appreciate everybody who's been watching, though. If there is no rain, I think Larson may be able to catch him. But you see... So they haven't got. Apparently, it's not raining in turn 4, just in turns 1 and 2. So.
This is a racing family. They live here full time. Their son Alex used to race Bandoleros against
Chase Elliott used to race
But yeah, here we are, man. I really wonder if, man, I wonder. Imagine if Eric Almirola ended up winning this race because of that caution and rain and everything, but did not work out for them. This year just continues to be a pretty rough year for that Stuart Haas team. Kurt Busch is leading right now. Larson's car is finally coming alive, slowly but surely. And here, I'll switch this so you guys can see the top leaders right now. Yeah, if you look at those recent lap times, top 5 are all pretty equal. Kurt Busch about a 10th quicker than everyone. And then it's Larson, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, and Tyler Reddick in terms of who's fastest. But all separated by a mere couple hundredths. Yeah, you can see the rain on the windshield, not all the cameras. So, yeah, 20 to go in the stage now. I think we've made it past the rain, and now it's going to come down to who's ever got that speed. Only been one big caution per incident today. Wonder if we'll get another after that final restart. For the one more for promised restart we'll get after stage 2 ends. But Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Reddick, Larson, Hamlin, Blaney, Byron, Keselowski, Dillon, your top 10. You wonder if now the cloud cover's lifted a bit after that rain has moved through, you wonder if, the setups that were, strong in the spring are finally going to kind of end up working around to the front. Larson and Blaney, who are running outside the top 10 early, now they're back up to 5th and 7th place, respectively. So you wonder in this final stage, will they be able to get up there and take that lead from guys who've been strong all day, Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch? Yeah, Bubba Wallace having a pretty good day. Dude, if Kurt Busch won the playoffs, odds will be very limited. Well, Kurt Busch, he's the guy in 16th position. And the thing is then it would become a 100-point gap literally from the 16th place to 17th place. So now all of a sudden that's it for anybody pointing their way in. It all becomes about must-win situations. And that would also be only 4 spots for points. And obviously I'd say Hamlin are locked in on points. They got like 150 points or more. And then Dillon and Reddick are the only 2 that would be I guess could somehow fall out of the top 16 on points, but even then they'd be sealed in. So you wonder, a couple guys more underneath the cutoff line, pull strategy. Somehow we have 2 surprise winners. That'd make things pretty crazy. Kurt Busch, though, he's having the best race I've seen him have in, honestly, maybe my lifetime. I'm not even being funny. He's literally been leading the majority of the race, by far been the dominant car. The other thing that is kind of surprising, Ross Chastain, who's been pretty strong the last couple of weeks, Kurt Busch's teammate, running in 20th position right now, has been nowhere near the top 10. So yeah, but that would be 12 different winners on the year and only 4 playoff spots left. And I would be not surprised if Hamlin gets a win. That's only 3 spots left, and then somebody else. Then you only have 2 spots for points, and it would become a battle between the RCR teammates of Dillon and Reddick.
If Kurt wins this race, Chris Buescher is 100 points behind. He came in 25 behind. Chastain would be 148 behind. He came in 69. So this would be a huge blow.
But yeah, they're talking about just literally these guys would lose over 100 points to the cutoff line in one race. Yes, technically they could point their way in 5 races, but it would require so much. Yeah, here's Larson, who's finally making some ground up, running that outside line. He may be able to get by Reddick up to 4th here before the stage is over. But yeah, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Reddick, Larson, your top 5. Larson cutting into that gap between him and Reddick. Reddick's car goes away on the long run is the one thing I have figured out. But it has been the Busch brothers dominating all day today. Has Austin Dillon been good in road courses? He has not been. He has not been. Austin Dillon has been he's not been terrible, but he has never finished in the top 10 at a road course, I do believe. But yeah, another commercial break. 5 races are left. So yeah, first what? You'd have to get 20 points a race. You could if as long as you just like were running, let's say Chris Buescher and Ross Chastain all of a sudden ran like top 5, top 10 every week these next 5 races, as well as you had Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon wreck out like in 3 of the next 5 races and finish in the last, then yeah, I guess they could make up those points, but otherwise, like, no way. I don't know. I guess Dillon is not a good road course racer, and there are 2 more road courses, but still, it's going to be. And Indy's a brand new road course, so I feel like it's not like it's that kind of evens the ground out a bit. But Ross Chastain has been a good road course racer, so I guess if Ross Chastain turns on the heat here in the next 5 races, and Austin Dillon or Tyler Reddick falls off really hard, then possibly going into Daytona, they could one of them could maybe point their way in. But then again, Daytona is such a wild card. I feel like everybody at Daytona would be like in a must-win situation below the cutoff line. And then that would just cause it to be like just that would cause it to be real chaos. I don't know if I like Daytona being the last car race before the playoffs or not. Yes, I do, but at the same time, it just becomes such like a crapshoot, must-win type of race. So, you're going to Daytona? Can't wait. Oh, I wish I was going. Oh no, I won't be able to. Definitely won't be able to. I live all the way in New York, so I'd have to go all the way down to Florida. I'm probably going to be at Watkins Glen. Yeah, if Kurt wins, the points are out the window. Yeah, I mean, it would be, I don't know. Like, I want to be entirely out the window, but yeah, I would be shocked if somebody below the playoff points is able to point their way in. So, yeah, I'm looking at the live standings here. I'm just trying to see, as the live standings, where Kurt Busch would run. Like, let's say, like, he finishes 2nd or something. Because then if Kurt Busch finishes 2nd, it's still like a 60-point gap between him and Buescher, which is a lot more manageable than 100, but yeah, the radar is clearing up. Yeah, I would say rain's not a worry anymore. 8 to go in the stage. Larson's gotten by Reddick. He's up to 4th. Larson finally maybe getting some of that momentum back from the spring race. Bubba Wallace having a solid run in the top 15 most of the day. Harvick, though, really worked his way back up through the field now. He's up to 12th after starting this stage out back with the help of no cautions. But yeah, Kurt Busch and Reddick just having really strong runs. Dillon also, having a pretty solid top 10 run today. Like, Dillon has been really quiet this year, but he's just been consistent, and that's all he needed to do. Yeah, Kurt Busch right now driving away from the field. He's just got the strongest car for sure. Also, guys, remember, Logano had to make that unscheduled pit stop earlier, so he's going to end up going 53 laps on these tires. So you wonder, he's 32 seconds behind. I wouldn't be surprised if he loses a lap or blows a tire before the stage ends. He's going to be really stretching it. Yeah, you go to the Winter Nationals at East Bay and try to qualify for dirt. I used to go to the Daytona 500 in July race every year when I was younger. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. You probably live closer to there than I do, but I definitely can't. It just cost me like $1,000 to travel and stay in a hotel that time. Does it say that on the leaderboard? Oh, maybe you're just seeing it's Kurt and it's Bush and Bush on the leaderboard. The Bush brothers are up front. We have a battle for 10th. Oh yeah, we sure do. Byron, Truex, Harvick the faster car. 4 to go on the stage. Truex up to 10th. I don't think Byron's winning this battle. Byron's on his way out. But will Harvick be able to get by Truex? These guys have faced a lot of adversity today, both starting out back at different points. They actually made contact together on pit road in between the stage break. But Harvick he's got the faster car now. Only 3 to go on the stage, though. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. Kurt Busch has lost about a second in his lead, though, this past lap. You wonder if he's got a problem or if he's just letting off, trying to make sure nothing happens here. Hamlin going to get a spot on Reddick. Hey, anybody below the layoff line, this is helping you out. Now you're maybe to 99 points, not 100 behind if Kurt Busch wins. Joey Logano, though, maybe about to go a lap down. 2 to go in the stage. Kurt Busch is chasing him down. Remember, Logano had to make that unscheduled pit stops. His tires are really, really rough right now, I bet. 1 to go in the stage, though, this time by Hamlin trying to get by Reddick for 5th place. This would be big, though, because this would, make, Hamlin currently has a 5-point lead over Larson in the points. And this would knock it down to 4 if it stayed as it was. But if he gets back up, it's going to be – or wait, no, it would knock it down to 4. It would knock it down to 5, and now it would be back up to 6. But Kurt Busch not going to get around the 22 here. Logano is going to be able to stay on the lead lap. That'll give the free pass to LaJoie. But Kurt Busch is your stage 2 winner. He's been having a really strong run today. The best I've seen Kurt Busch run in a long time. And then Kyle Busch in 2nd, Alex Bowman 3rd, Kyle Larson in 4th, finally getting that car going in the right direction. Denny Hamlin gets by Reddick. Reddick will finish 6th, Blaney 7th, Keselowski 8th, Dillon 9th, and Truex Jr. will get 10th place. Those are your stage 2 results. Stage winner, Kurt Busch. The other KFB. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who's been watching today. So yeah, that is the end of stage number 2. I'm going to look through some of these, Yeah, that last time around, Larson was running the fastest laps consistently there down that stretch. Not by a lot, but he was definitely running the faster laps there, it looks like. Him and Bowman actually were running pretty quick times. But yeah, if we look back through the field, LaJoie will be the free pass, it looks like. And so that'll give you 22 cars on the lead lap. So yeah, then it would be your top. I'll go through the running order outside the top 10. It'd be Harvick, who looks to actually a pretty fast car today. He's just had struggle with different setbacks during this race. Then Byron, Bubba Wallace is having a pretty decent day. Bell, Elliott, Dibby, Chris Buescher, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, and Cole Custer. Ross Chastain, Chris Buescher, and Matty D all need to make really good runs in this final stage to try and get through, to try and help their playoff situation. Okay. So yeah, the over under 8 cautions. That's what this said earlier. We're only at 4 though. Probably gonna need a couple here soon. I honestly, I would say either one caution early, and it'll be right, and it'll be like really early. It'll be on this initial restart. No cautions, and they just go green all the way. Or like one caution early and then like some cautions late. I don't know. It could be any, man. Yeah, you're going to be wrong saying 8. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of cautions yet, and I feel like, I don't know. I don't see anything happening. But yeah, Kurt Busch having the like race of his season so far. Someone gonna blow a tire? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody blows a tire either. And I'm trying to see. So this final stage will end up being so the final stage is 100 laps. They'll get restarted with probably about 90 to go. So there's no reason why you should be at 45 laps on each set of tires if there's no caution. So it should be fine actually all the way without blowing a tire. But we'll see. But there's been 8 lead changes between 7 leaders and 4 cautions. So, I mean, sorry to anybody who thought it was going to be more cautions than that. I don't think you're going to be right. You know, that Boss Baby scheme, I mean, that thing is something else. You know, they should, they need to do some sort of like promotion with that. Like, imagine if they have like Corey LaJoy as a cameo, or well, they already made the movie already has come out, but that'd be really funny if Corey LaJoy is a cameo in that or something. But Kyle Busch, what do you mean about Kyle Busch? Yellow Manga. Kyle Busch is in second place. He's had one of the strongest cars all day. It's honestly been the Busch brothers who have had the strongest cars almost the entire race. They've been literally on a different level than most of the field. But I wouldn't be surprised if Larson and Blaney can give them a run for their money in this final stage once the field bunches up again on this restart. Kyle will push the win. What do you mean? Do you mean he'll like end up dumping Kurt Busch? Kind of, well, not similar to how we did to Hemrick yesterday on that restart. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who's been watching today. So yeah, now here we are, and they are under made their pit stops. Kurt Busch beats Kyle Busch off pit road, and then it'll be Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Larson, and then Reddick gains a spot over Hamlin. Blaney has a bad set of pit stops, but Byron gains 2 spots. Yeah, nothing too big there, but the top 4 all stay the same under those green pit stops in between the stage break. Yeah, we are under commercial break once again. But yes, I appreciate everybody who's tuned into this stream today and the stream last night. I'm having a fun time. I will not be on live next week for the New Hampshire race. I will most likely be on. Also, anybody who's signed up for my Ramp Racing League, that video will be coming out after this race later tonight once I have some time to edit it. I was going to have it try and come out before this race, but I was not able to. Final playoff spots 11, 4, 8, 1, and 14 because of Indy Roval. You think Chase Briscoe is going to win the Indy Roval? That's a really bold claim. I think if he had a good enough car, he could, but I don't think he's going to be able to because his car is not going to be strong enough. Yeah, I appreciate anybody who's been watching today. Who do you think is better, Fox or NBCSN? I think NBCSN is better, but I don't think either of them are like super great. But NBCSN definitely better than Fox. I haven't noticed it so much till this year. The Fox booth is just not very good, and their coverage is just not good either. I do have to say the NBC commentating is better, but it's not great either. And I don't like. It is actually funny. Rick Allen really does stumble over his words so much. It's hilarious. Like they get their words back like mixed up so much. Like what did he say? Dale Jr. said something yesterday. Like, okay, like he said something like, I don't know. It was just he said he didn't say Atlanta. He said like he made some sort of like mistake when he was talking about the track. But the Fox booth is good, but the camera angles in the commercials. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like Jeff Gordon is just not great. I feel like Clint Boyer is funny, but like the Fox booth gets topic, and it's like I feel like I don't learn much in the Fox booth. Like the one thing I do love is the FS1 coverage on the Xfinity Series races with like when they get some drivers in there announcing. Like I really like to listen anytime Kurt Busch or Kyle Busch is doing it together. The only good thing about Fox is the theme song. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Jude. I maybe start making some more like NASCAR like breakdown videos similar to like Eric Estep or somebody like that. So where I talk about big NASCAR news or things like that. So I may do some stuff like that. But yeah, they're definitely going to be fine on tires during this run. But Denny Hamlin, pit road penalty, too fast entering. Oh, that's probably going to kill his race. They did not have a lot of good speed, I noticed today, but track position was really helping them. Oh, they may end up having to bring a pit road. They may end up having a red flag, or at least to spend a ton of laps under yellow. Big chunk, maybe like a 4 foot long 4x1 chunk of pavement is missing in the front stretch. That they're definitely going to need to put something to fill that area. I think they should bring the cars down onto pit road because it's going to take them at least 20 laps or so of yellow to maybe fix that. Reaction videos on Radioactive. I think I may do more Radioactive reactions. I'm going to do it every week, that's for sure, for each Radioactive. I thought they used to come out on Wednesday, but they must come out earlier than that nowadays. Drop a like if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to do some more reaction videos. I may react to like other like IndyCar stuff as well, or Formula One, or like Moto GP, like WRC. I should? You really think so, Why me? I don't know. I've always thought maybe I should do something like I was thinking about maybe talking if I would say like let's say I get another couple thousand subscribers in the next year or two, or like I have some sort of reputable reputation at like some not reputation, but something to like say like look at this, some sort of portfolio, like talking to like my like local track and saying if I commentate for them. I don't know. I may do something like that. It's just you gotta to do something with sports. You really gotta have some boldness from inside to do that, because it doesn't always pan out, especially because finally the red flag is out. It looks like you're saying, because they should throw out the red flag right now, because they're gonna waste so many laps under yellow. Look at that 47 car. Or you guys can't see, but that 47 car Stenhouse is pretty bad. Hey, who's your guys' favorite driver? You can put that down in the chat. I got some diecast cars right here. I got the Elliott Champion car. I got this Johnson car. I actually just got this past weekend at my local dirt track. And then I just got this Larson car. I ordered it a while ago. I'm a Larson fan, and I never had a diecast collection. I don't know why. I've been a NASCAR fan for a while, but I just never thought to really collect them. I don't know. I didn't think they were that cool, but I guess now I've all of a sudden become obsessed with them. And I've gotten a bunch. I'm just ordering a bunch of Larson, diecast, and I got this one the other day. Down here, I got Byron championship car. I got the Bubba Air Force. Got Trump 2020 Joe Nemechek. What else do I got down? I got some random ones. Austin Dillon 33 car. What do I got else in here? I got a Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, the Kyle Busch zombie scheme. This thing is sweet. Do we like this scheme, guys? I do have to say, I like all the Skittles schemes are really nice. Yeah, I like this 43 car too. I like, honestly, these two here. These are like the two cool, like, kind of camo schemes I think that are out there right now. I guess the 42 car isn't necessarily camo. Oh, I also got, I don't even remember when this thing was run really, but I also got this Johnson camo. This one's pretty nice. Also, guys, if you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Freeman Motorsports. I post a lot of different NASCAR stuff on there and like NASCAR memes and like polls between different paint schemes and that type of stuff. Yeah, I also got the hauler for that Bubba car. I actually had it on eBay for a little bit, but nobody seemed to be too interested. I literally bought it because I thought people would want to buy it on eBay, but guess not. I honestly think a lot of the haulers, unless they were to make one for like a driver who I really liked, I think the haulers they make are just dumb because they're not even based off the real ones. But yeah, the red flag is out currently for some track repair. I remember when I can only remember track repair for what, Dover a couple years ago. Remember that Jimmy McMurray ran over part of the track. But yeah, are you guys ready for that Nashville race? That'll be so cool. And that Indy car, I just can't wait to see the cars go over the bridge. I may stream that. How much did you want for it? Why me? I had it on there for like $20 or $20. I don't know. I may put it back up there again. I may even, if I get another one of these, I may like do like a little lot type thing. Because I actually also got, I thought the 187s were so dumb. But I do have the 187th of it too, so I could do it as like a whole lot for that whole paint scheme. You know what I'm saying? Actually, fun fact, Pablo Montoya was my first favorite NASCAR driver. When I was younger, I just like, I don't know what you guys were when you were young and if you were interested in NASCAR when you were younger. I just liked the nice paint schemes, so I liked the 42 Target car, and I liked Juan Pablo. And when that happened, I was like, oh. But then that's what made me become a Larson fan, because it wasn't until right about 2014 when Larson became a rookie that I really started following NASCAR like at a more like closer level. Like I was 10 years old at the time, so I was able to like kind of understand everything a bit more. And then like I wouldn't say until maybe about 2018 was when I really like started to become an in-depth, knowledgeable fan on like everything I feel like there is to know. You've marked your calendar since you first heard about it. I don't even know what you're talking about, Jude. I can't remember what we were just talking about. I'm trying to remember. Oh, the Indy car race. Yeah, that is. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna be. Yeah, I'm actually almost certainly gonna stream that. You liked Montoya? Why me? That's pretty funny. Oh my goodness. That was literally when I was at Dover earlier this year. It's my first NASCAR race, actually. My first NASCAR race, Dover. Now, the races there may not be that entertaining. I really recommend going because it truly is a fast track. Like it's a mile, but they go like only once, like they go like 160, 170, 180 around that track. It's a mile, and it's only like about 6 second laps or 6 or 7 seconds lap slower than Bristol, which is only half the length. So I mean, it's a fast track, and it's so loud too. Like it's not like I was at Pocono as well, and when half the time you don't hear anything. Well, you can hear it, but it's not as loud. But at Dover, your ears are just dead. Yeah, I started liking NASCAR, and like I've always liked NASCAR since I was younger. Like my dad would have it on TV randomly, and the funny thing is my dad really isn't even a big like NASCAR fan now, like at all. Like yes, he's interested in it, but like he's not like, oh, I like he maybe watches like 3 or 4 races a year. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny. Kind of find that funny, but I'm just I love it. I may actually end up buying like a kart next year, or maybe like a street stock to race at my like local dirt track, because I finally will have enough of my own money to do so. But yeah, I appreciate everybody's been watching. Drop a like if you haven't already. Almost to 500 viewers on the day. I've gotten literally in the last 24 hours, I've gotten like probably more channel views in 24 hours than I ever will have. Because I got like like nearly 1,600 from the stinking SRX thing. I've gotten like 500 off here. That's like I'm gonna probably end up having nearly 2,000-3,000 at maybe about 3,000 views in like 24 hours. Manual, that's pretty good. Yeah, hey, that's I don't know. Just ever since I was younger, I just was obsessed with it. I don't know why. I just was. But yeah, red flag conditions still. And you guys want to do a NASCAR Kahoot or something like Eric Estep? Do a NASCAR Kahoot? I can get a couple people to agree with that in the chat. We'll do a NASCAR Kahoot. Your first race was Richmond. It blew my mind. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, okay. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. I mean, but yeah, I also need to go to Bristol. I actually almost ended up going to the Bristol dirt race earlier this year, but I didn't really work out. And I'm actually glad I didn't go, because it was just a bad weekend for Larson. Got caught up in 2 wrecks of other people. So but yeah, I mean, I just you should go to a race, even if you're not a NASCAR fan, like just for the experience at some point in your life. It's not that expensive either, and it's just cool. Just downloaded Labor Ready. Do you mean I don't know. But I'm gonna pull up the Kahoot. Oh wait, I haven't used this computer before, so I may have to I'm gonna try and set up an account really quick. Or we'll log into my old account at least. And continue with Google. Come on, work for me here, baby. Okay, I'm gonna host. Let's go. I'm gonna try and find a NASCAR Kahoot. That's good. You guys want to do that really quick? As soon as the red flag lifts, I'll probably have it, but that's pretty cool, man. Why me? I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about the smaller local dirt track, like the different classes, to really know. But I mean, I've only been to about like 7 or 6. They've all been this year. I never really went because the track's about 45 minutes away, and my parents just didn't want to drive me. But now that I can drive myself, I can do that. And I finally have I didn't have friends who were into NASCAR ever before, and now I find in high school I've made about only like 2 or 3, but I mean, it's at least some people who will go with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to find one that's kind of hard, but you know, most of the ones are going to be pretty easy on here, or they're going to be too outdated. Okay, here. I found a good one. Wait. Hold on. I don't want to. Oh, here. I'm going to host. I'm going to host it here, guys. Okay, here, guys. I'm hosting this Kahoot now if you guys want to join. So if you guys want to join the Kahoot, you can. Larson's in late model Bristol's too. Green Legend. Yeah, you know, I don't know if anybody's going to join, I guess. So, you know, we had people who were joining, but I guess maybe not now. So, if anybody wants to join, we're just doing this while the red flag goes. That is really cool, why me? Why me? You don't have to answer this, but like, how old are you? Just not in like a weird way, but like, or oops, here we go. I'm just gonna start it, and if anybody wants to join, they can. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Hey guys, if you want to join, you can. I'm not doing anything that will stop you from it. So, still under red flag conditions. Oh. Oof. These are pretty easy, but like, there we go. So anybody wants to join, you feel free to. But yeah, so all right, and they are still under red flag. This has been a long time. In which track did Joey Logano get his first career Cup win? Bristol, Phoenix, Daytona, or New Hampshire? Honestly, these are, if you're a good NASCAR fan, you'll probably know it. Who is the winner of the 2010 Brickyard 400? Paul Menard, J.F. Gordon, Jamie McMurray, or Jimmy Johnson? Oh, and what has happened to the Green Legend? There's a new leader. Guys, join if you want to. We are just waiting till the red flag lifts. We are doing a NASCAR Kahoot. There's the code up there on the screen. You can see the game pin there in the bottom corner. If you want to know what the game pin is, just ask. Oh, gosh. I have no idea. Oh, dang. Oh, I actually did not know that one. If that was who won the first NASCAR Cup Series race after 9/11. What number did Boris Said drive in his first Cup Series race with a semi-funded team? What does that mean? Does anybody know? Dude, like, this is a bit before my time. Like, I was still a kid, like, too little to know that stuff. I never heard of it. I had no idea. I mean, I knew he drove some of those numbers, but who does anybody know this? In the Busch Series, what number was Kyle Busch in when Kevin Harvick pushed him down the front straight? I mean, 18, 57, 25, or 54? I feel like, wouldn't it be like 54? Isn't that like that iconic Kyle Busch number? If anybody wants to join, they can. Man, okay. Dude, I feel so dumb. But, I mean, I don't feel too dumb because, I mean, this is like those type of things that, I mean, are you supposed to really know? My one claim to fame with NASCAR Kahoots is I finished in the top 15 of one Air Step 1. This was the second driver. This was the second driver 2015. That was their car hit by a chunk of tungsten. Counterweight. I literally had no idea. Jamie Dick? Has anybody here ever heard of Jamie Dick? I want you to put in the chat. Have you ever heard of Jamie Dick? Oh, engines are started. Okay, I think that's it. The Green Legend wins. Gonna switch something out. Switch it over to. So now we are back under yellow. Dude, hearing those cars fire up just sounds so cool. Also, by the way, when I was at the Dover race that weekend, I was at the Xfinity Series race 2. And if you don't remember, there was a red flag during that time. And they parked on the front stretch. And everybody was just walking up to the fence, yelling at the drivers. And they were like waving at people. It was really cool. And they were able to just take pictures of them because they were just sitting right there. Hey, wait, no, that's a caution. Now we're at 5 cautions. Or wait, no. They didn't restart yet. Never mind. We're still at 4. We're still at 4. We're still at 4 cautions, so never mind. The over-under was 8 cautions set by, what's his name, Why Me earlier, so it looks like under is definitely going to be the answer as of right now, but how are you guys doing? We're at over 500 viewers on the day. I appreciate it. Put in the chat who your pick is to win. We finally got back under yellow here. They had X pipes. Then they sounded awesome. Oh yeah. You Cody Ware for the dub. Cody Ware for the dub? Question mark. Cody Ware. Cody Ware. Hey, I mean he's already wrecked out 2 people. So how many more is Cody Ware going to wreck out today? So yeah, they're finding who brought up that piece of like what, like who. I don't know. I don't really see there, but.
So Kurt and Kyle will get ready to make their decision as to which line they're going to restart in, as will everyone else when they come by this time. We've seen that inside line be the preferred line.
But yeah, here we are, guys. We're probably going to get restarted with less than 90 to go because of that. So if we go green to the end, should not be worrying about tires at all. What do you think the odds are of Kyle Larson winning? I don't know, man. It's all going to come down to if he can get, if his cars is like is improving still, and if Kurt Busch doesn't just drive away again. Because if Kurt Busch doesn't drive away again and Kyle Larson's car doesn't fall off, I don't know. I think he can do it. He was running some of the faster lap times there, but top 4 all really even. I think right now, Reddick definitely is a strong short run car, and Harvick also is and Truex are strong long run cars, but other than it's funny, man, they're showing it looks like people are just kind of going with whoever's in front of them when it comes to picking lanes, because like 4 people go on the outside and then 4 people go on the inside, and like 4 people go on the inside, 4 people go on the outside. Blanket has contact with the right front. Blaney has contact. We're going to get this green flag here next time by. Well, here, guys, we're about to go green, maybe for the final time. It'll be Kurt Busch on the inside, Kyle Busch on the outside. The Busch brothers battling it out front. Then the Hendrick teammates, Bowman on the inside, Larson on the inside. That's your top 4. And here they go into the Geico restart going, and they're off. Kurt Busch with a great restart on the inside, but that outside lane is all stacked up well together. They're probably going to get a good run through turns 1 and 2, but Truex tries to take them 3 wide. They're 4 wide. Back in the pack, Harvick, Blaney, Reddick, Truex 4 wide. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Larson on the outside of 3 wide in front of that. Keselowski stuck it in there. Busch goes back to 4th. Larson got around him on the outside, and they are 4 wide still. Oh, man, I don't know if that's going to work out too well. Elliott on the outside of 4 wide. He kind of backs out of it a little bit. Oh, goodness. Kurt Busch, Bowman, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, single file, your top 4. Truex with a great restart. He's up to 5th around the outside of Keselowski, and Reddick's going to follow through. Goodness gracious. Bowman, Busch now looking to move to the outside of Bowman for second place. It's the Busch brothers now back to the top 2 spots. Truex trying to make a move on the back stretch, trying to get around Larson. He can't do it. Bowman sends it in there on Kyle Busch now in turns 3 and 4. He's trying to fight back on the inside. Larson also fighting back on the inside. His car, oh, he looked really strong through the turns 3 and 4. Larson's car really may be coming alive there. Oh, wow, that was a move to clear himself of Truex. Now it's their top 4, though. Bowman looking to make a move on Kurt Busch, but loses it off the bottom. Now it's going to open the door up again for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch pokes it on the inside of the back stretch. He's there. Oh, he sends it down in there on the inside of turns 3 and 4. He's going to try and get back by Bowman. Bowman kept clearing Busch, but he just gives it back by bobbling it away. And now Kyle Busch has cleared Bowman again. Your top 5 all single file. Reddick and Reddick and Keselowski, I believe, are side by side for 6th. Reddick may be able to get by Keselowski now. Your top 4, though, is the same as they were on the restart. Now Reddick, who's been really strong on the short runs, making a move on Truex, but now 3 wide. Keselowski just slings it down there. He gets the 2-for-1 special at McDonald's. He gets around Truex and Reddick there. He's up to the 5th spot. Who's that? Blaney trying to follow through. Truex losing a couple spots here. Now all of a sudden he's just lost 2 spots in the last lap. Your top 4 still separated only by 9/10 of a second. Kyle Busch trying to run a different lane than the others in the top 3. He's running a higher groove, and everybody else just wrapping the bottom. But yeah, Larson feels like his car is really coming to him. And that may not be a great thing for the competition with only 85 to go. Larson hungry for that Atlanta win. Honestly, I don't know who I want to win. I like Kurt Busch, and I love Kyle Larson, but, oh, man, I kind of don't want Kurt Busch to win for the sake of the playoff bubble battle. Reddick on the outside of Truex, down the backstretch, gets the run. He's going to go right by Truex. He goes up to 6th position. And now Blaney looking to make a move to the inside of Truex in turns 3 and 4. Truex has a bobble entering the turn. Blaney's probably going to get him here off the turn 4 exit. And yes, Blaney up to the 7th spot. Your Atlanta spring race winner making some progress here late in the race. And now he makes a move to the inside of Reddick. But Reddick's probably going to have that top line. Oh, he's going to have the run off the top line. He's going to just go fling him right by. Reddick now looking to maybe make a move on Keselowski. He pokes it down there. He's going to take the inside in turns 3 and 4. He's side by side with Keselowski. Is he going to be able to get a good enough run off this turn 4 and clear him? Yep, Reddick slides up in front of Keselowski. Now he's up to the 5th spot. Truex tried to make a move in turns 3 and 4 on Blaney. Did not work out. Man, yeah, Kurt Busch is just really strong right now. I still don't think Kyle Larson has a great short-run car, but I think his car on the long run really starts to come to him. But now they're coming to 82 to go. Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Larson, Reddick, your top 5. Then Keselowski, Blaney, Truex, Bell, and Bubba Wallace rounds out your top 10. Man, Ryan Blaney really fighting that wheel through turns 1 and 2. But the cloud cover seems to have come back a little bit, which is probably going to hurt Larson and Blaney's setups. Oh, yeah. Blaney does have some right rear quarter panel damage, but he's looking to make a move with the outside of Keselowski through turns 1 and 2. He's there. Oh, he's just that car. He's fighting it, but it's driving pretty good, even though he's really fighting that thing right now. Oh, he crosses him over down the backstretch. He's going to be making a move on the inside of Keselowski, and he clears him going into turns 3 and 4. Man, I think the 2 car is really falling off right now. Oh, he's dropping. He may have a problem. Truex is now there. But as we cut to commercial now, Kurt Busch leading over Kyle Busch, Bowman, Larson, Reddick, Blaney, Truex, Bell, and Bubba. Chase Briscoe is doing really good. Where is he running right now? I'll look at the running order. All I can see is the top 10 right now. Yeah, Briscoe in 16th having a pretty good, decent run. Then Harvick in 15th. Logano, Byron. Logano making a lot of, he's had to make up a lot of ground after that, having that issue in stage 2. Elliott finally near the top 10 again. They're really going to have to grind down a top 10 finish for that team. Hamlin in 19th after having to start out rear because of that speeding penalty.
Next, Carvana's 100% online shopping experience. Carvana lets people buy a car.
But yeah, guys, think we're gonna get any more cautions or no? Or you think that's it for the race? But who's running the fastest laps this past couple laps? So on lap 182, yeah, Larson's car, I don't think Larson's car definitely not fast on the short run. He's at least a tenth or so a lap slower than all these other guys on the short run, but I think on the long run it may come back to him. Someone is going to blow a tire. I mean, hey, you may not be wrong. Oh, they're getting a little feisty back in the pack. Dylan trying to cross over Denny Hamlin. He'll get some little swirly off turn 2. Dylan going to get by Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin pretty slow right now. I wonder if he's got an issue. Did he get into the wall or something? I don't know. Logano now trying to make a move on Byron for the 13th position, I believe. Right behind him is Chase Briscoe. Logano's going to get a nice run around William Byron, and he's going to clear him. We are getting towards the end of the race here now, though. Into the final stage. Only 80 to go. But yeah, there's Harvick here is now catching these guys. But, oh, man. Harvick. No, man, they're going to be 3 wide here in a second. Harvick on the inside of Briscoe and Byron. Now down the back stretch. They're 2 wide. Harvick trying to get by Briscoe. I think he's going to get him through turns 3 and 4. Harvick just really fast. Only 75 to go in this race. Appreciate everybody who's watching. Almost 600 viewers on the day.
Out front, it's Kurt Busch. Hey, 3 times ranked the Busch brothers have finished 1-2 in the Cup Series. Kyle is 2-1 on Kurt, so he can even that up today if Kyle stays right.
But yeah, right now, these Busch brothers have just been dominant. But Kurt Busch is he's rolling right now. I've never seen Kurt Busch so dominant in my time as a NASCAR fan. I know he was really good earlier, over a decade ago, but over a decade ago, I was not a NASCAR fan. But today, actually a pretty tough day for Hendrick. They're going to end up with maybe 3 cars in the top 10 as Elliott's moved into the 10th spot, but really only had 2 cars in the top 10 or top 5 most of this race, and that's been Bowman and Larson. Maybe the only race I could say this year where Bowman's been like the strongest Hendrick car. So that's a good sign for that team. But yeah, I guess Harvick's car was improving earlier, but now it's struggling again. Yeah, Elliott making some ground right now, though. He's up to 9th place after restarting about the 15th or so. And you really wonder, Harvick's really fighting the handling of that car. You wonder if he could beat our caution. The caution we've been talking about, everybody. Man, Harvick is really, really fighting that thing. I wonder if he's going to get loose again off turn 4. That thing has just been sliding. Yeah, it is really sliding. Yeah, but Briscoe having a decent run here. Now he's around Harvick and Byron. He's up to 14th position. If he can get a top 10, that'd be 2 back-to-back nice runs for that team. I actually made the first race where I make like a Eric Estep type video where I break down the race and I'm like, give my opinion. Should I have a groovy gauge type of thing? Guys, I can't copy the groovy gauge, but what should I give for the group? Like, what should I give instead? Like what should I call it? Or should I just not call it or something? Do you guys think of something for a groovy gauge? But Chase Briscoe, they said Chase Briscoe's been like the best rookie all season long. Isn't he like the only rookie this season other than Alfredo? And they've both been like pretty horrible. Not like I'm not like Briscoe's been okay, but like, and I mean, no, nothing against them, but both their equipment has been pretty bad this year, but not doing anything too crazy. Elliott now up to 8th position, really making up some ground. Keselowski's been dropping some spots since the green flag. He's going to maybe fall back to 10th here in a second. I'm going to look at the radar again because it looked like I saw some raindrops on the camera. No, it says no rain for the foreseeable future, so.
Next week at New Hampshire to show that we can still be a championship contender. The 550 stuff has not been great for the two teams, but they feel like places like New Hampshire.
But yeah, now Brad Keselowski's dropped back behind Christopher Bell. Also, the radar is clear, so no rain's going to interfere with the rest of this race, most likely. Don't want to jinx it though, but that's what the radar says. I do find it pretty crazy that Kurt Busch being so dominant, his teammate Ross Chastain has been nowhere this whole race.
Races where they run 22nd, 23rd, like in the low 20s. We've seen other races where they think they're fast enough to win. They just.
But here we are coming to 66 to go, man. But the clock is ticking down here. Or the races, it's coming to close slowly, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if we'll get a spree of cautions though down the stretch. That's changes everything, and I think that plays right into the hands of Tyler Reddick. But yeah, now I'll look at the lap times again here really quick. Who's running the fastest? This last time by Kurt Busch, the fastest, and then Kyle Busch next. Or no, Kyle Busch actually the fastest last time by, then Kurt, then Tyler Reddick actually, and then Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson. Or no, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman. Here, we'll see. I'll just look at the leaderboard and we'll give it a couple more laps and I'll check again. But yeah, Christopher Bell having some nice momentum between last weekend and this weekend.
He was adamant that he felt like they would run way better this race than they did in the spring.
You feel bad for though. Daniel Suarez back-to-back finishes of essentially DNFs being taken out of the race in the first 20 laps.
Started to see results, started to see speed. He was very confident they would run much better this week than they did in the first race.
And I love this paint scheme that Christopher Bell has here. Part of the racing.
Yeah, Christopher Bell, man. I don't know. I think this is. Hey, dude. Originally I didn't have Christopher Bell making it past my round of 16. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'd have him making it past it now. Chase Briscoe is coming to a top 10. I mean, hey, he very well might. Chase Briscoe is actually the second highest Stewart-Haas driver in the points. Custer and Almirola are 27th and 28th, and I would not be surprised if they make up a couple more spots before the season's over. But Briscoe is about 50 points ahead of them, and he's in the 23rd spot and could honestly move up. I mean, if he gets to going here towards the end, he can move up into the top 20 in points, possibly. But yeah, the green flag pit stops will be coming in next probably 20 laps. But your top 5 now: Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bowman, Larson, and Truex. Truex trying to make a move on Reddick. And yeah, now as we cut to nonstop, I'll look at the lap times once again. So this past time by, Kyle Busch 4/10 quicker than Kurt Busch. Alex Bowman quicker. Kyle Larson, though, ran the fastest lap last time by. And so you wonder, is that car maybe now finally coming into him a bit? I say coming into him, but coming to him. Oh, man. What's the difference between Daniel Suarez and Chase Briscoe on points right now? Are you a Briscoe fan, Emmanuel? Briscoe, as they run, Briscoe is 16 points back of Suarez. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. Drop a like if you haven't already. But currently on nonstop with less than 60 to go, 58 to go. Kyle Busch has caught Kurt Busch, though. The Busch brothers, this race is now getting a lot closer. Only a couple car lanes separate them with 57 to go now. I think Kyle Busch is trying. I mean, he's really looking to make a move now here. He goes to the inside of Kurt Busch through turns 1 and 2, but Kurt Busch is going to have that momentum off the top side. I have the feeling, but Kyle Busch is super close, but he tucks in there behind him. Now they cut back to the action. Kurt Busch now takes the inside in turns 3 and 4, and Kyle Busch takes the outside. Will Kyle Busch be able to get by him or no? Oh, man. He's going to have the momentum, but Kurt Busch really had a strong turns 3 and 4 on the inside. He stretches it out a couple, like 10 to 10 car lengths once again. Yeah, the one car now has become really tight. Even if Kurt Busch doesn't end up winning this race, this is a really just overall strong performance for that team. The strongest I've seen from that team in a long time. Maybe since like Kyle Larson was there. And Kurt Busch, all of a sudden, he is just wrapping this inside, and now he's extended it once again. Now it's up to a half second. Kyle Busch had just gotten his bumper, but now Kurt Busch running some quick lap times once again. But yeah, as we look at some of the fastest lap times, this last time by, they're almost even, and they're actually both 2/10 quicker than Bowman and Larson. So I think just the conditions are really hurting Larson today. That's why he's not been one of these guys battling for the lead. So I think if it were to get sunny again, Kyle Larson would be able to maybe get these guys in this final stretch, but we'll see. These guys are going to be coming to pit road probably in about 20 laps, I'd say. Maybe 15, 10, I'd say maybe. And you may even see people come in the next 5 if they're trying to just do any sort of crazy strategy and maybe help them, but yeah, look at this. Lap cars in the way. They're going to have, both of them have to take maybe unnecessary lines. But it looks like Kurt Busch is going to be able to get by both of them without too much hindrance. And I thought Kyle Busch was about to go and pass Kurt Busch, but all of a sudden the tables have turned and Kurt Busch is driving away from him once again. That may have been his opportunity to get the win right there. And it may have just slipped away. But yeah, do you guys think we're going to get another caution or something before this thing's over? Kyle Busch, once again, this last time by. Oh, the dirty air off the 37 car probably holding up the one here. Really having to work lap traffic. He's got the 37 up high, 99 down low. Oh, he's getting caught in the dirty air of the 99, but the 18 can't take it. He's got to take the middle lane. That's also hurting him. Oh, and that really hurt the 18 there, I think. He's back to almost an 8/10 gap now between the top two cars. The thing is even though both these guys are their gap between them is oscillating, they are still pulling away from the rest of the field. Larson, the last 2 laps, has had the fastest lap in the top 5. Appreciate anybody watching with me. Honestly, I hope anybody in the top 10 to win one. I would be pretty surprised if the winner does not come from the top 10. Man, now Kurt Busch stretching out that lead to almost a second. He is really pulling away here. Yeah, Bowman able to try and eat into that lead a little bit, but now Logano pitting early again. Logano, the first guy to pit now with 50 to go. And now Priest also on pit road. This will probably start green flag pit stops. You wonder if anybody will stay out a little longer. I don't know. Blaney on pit road. So everybody's going to be coming now. Everybody's got to come now. Elliott, Bell, in. Keselowski, Dibby. Everybody's in now. Everybody's in. 50 to go. Harvick, Wallace. You got to come next time by if you haven't come already. Byron, Briscoe are in. Who's going to have some quicker pit stops? I'll look at the numbers, tell you. Kyle Busch is into pit. Bowman is into pit. Larson is into pit. Oh, this could really hurt Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch did not pit this time by. Christopher Bell with a really quick stop, under 12 seconds. Let's see. Hopefully nobody makes any mistakes coming into pit road. Everybody's in except Kurt Busch and Buescher and Custer. Now here comes Kurt Busch. This is maybe going to lose him the lead here if he doesn't have a good pit stop or if Kyle Busch has a good pit stop. Larson with a slow pit stop, 13.5. Denny Hamlin into pit road. Man, that right front of Hamlin has been smoking every day. Every time he's come to pit road. And now here comes Kurt Busch. He's into pit road. They're showing the gap. Who's going to make it off? Oh, man, almost a loose wheel that got away from that team. Oh, who's going to get it? I think Kyle's going to get him now. Oh, here comes Kyle. Kyle's going to get him. The 18's got him. Kyle Busch comes in. Oh, yeah, Kyle Busch has got him. Kyle Busch is going to easily take the lead. Kyle Busch now, after a green flag pit stops, is going to have maybe a 2-second lead. Oh, man, Kyle Larson, too fast entering pit road, takes him out of contention. That is a tough one. Yeah, now Kyle Busch over Kurt Busch, man. That just ended the day for Larson. Larson with the speeding penalty. Oh, that's a tough one. But yeah, now Kyle Busch with a 1.2-second lead. Larson is now out of this race unless there's cautions or something. Kurt Busch now. Kurt Busch is eating into that lead. Already knocked off 4/10. But 46 to go in this race. This is going to be big here, man. This is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, are we going to get another yellow here before this race is over? That is the big question. Kurt Busch to win. I think I want Kurt Busch to win too, man. I really hope Kurt pulls this thing out. he lost the lead there, but I hope he's able to get this thing here to the finish. That would just be so cool for Kurt Busch to win. I wouldn't be too surprised if this is one of his last times he wins. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ooh, boy. We already have Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Bowman, Truex, Reddick, your top 5. Then Blaney, Elliott, Bell, Keselowski, Dibby, your top 10. Bell looking maybe get by Chase Elliott. His car seems to be a bit faster at the moment. But we'll see now. We're only 40 to go. Unless there's a caution. This is the last green flag on here, man. Kyle Busch about a second lead over Kurt. It'll be interesting to see if Kurt Busch can eat into it. If he tries to conserve his tires early, if Kyle tries to conserve his tires, if they both run it all out, we'll see. Both of them are really smart racers. And now, oh man, it's nail biting for me because I really want Kurt to get this win now after that. I more so don't want Kyle to win. That is the thing. Kyle Busch is your leader as we bring it back to another commercial break. Well, actually, no, NASCAR nonstop, so I'll keep commentating for you guys. And as best I can, at least. Hopefully, Larson can make up some ground in this final stage. He's still on the lead lap. If there were a caution, he'd probably be able to work it out. I don't think he's going to go a lap down. He's probably got 4 seconds between him and the leaders. Oh boy, I hope this thing gets over though pretty soon because I'm getting really hungry in here. I don't want Kurt to win because of the playoff situation. I know, yeah. That's the hard thing is I want Kurt to win because it's Kurt, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it also ruin there's no point in having watching the playoff bubble anymore. How about neither of them win and Kurt Busch finishes second? How about Kyle Busch doesn't win and Kurt Busch still finishes second? I'd be okay with that. Oh man, Kurt Busch is really reeling them in though right now. Really, they're having to work some heavy lap traffic now, and they'll probably be getting to the end of the lead lap guys here soon. But yeah. Let's look at the leaderboard now. Yeah, it's really down to your top 2 unless they get into it really hard and Alex Bowman somehow catches up to him a bit. And Truex is also running some pretty fast lap times right now, so he may be able to get into it, but sorry if you guys can hear some barking in the background. That is just my ballistic dog. Yeah, I just feel bad for the drivers that need to make it. Yeah, I know. It's just caution. What do you mean caution? Caution. I didn't see a caution. Are we gonna get a caution? I hope we get a caution. Can you is my dog loud? Can you actually hear him? But now Kyle Busch, with some of that, he's got some open track ahead of him. He may be able to stay in front of his brother Kurt now. Oh, you need a caution. Yeah, I need a caution too, Darren. But yeah, right now, Kurt Busch only 0.7 seconds behind. He's gained into his lead, Kyle's lead a little bit. But you'll wonder if Kyle's saving his stuff, Kurt's using his stuff. If they're both saving, they're both pushing. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's still 21 cars, though, on the lead lap. They're coming up on the lapped car of Eric Almirola. You wonder if Kyle Busch will be able to get around him easily because, you know, every little dirty air disturbance helps Kurt close in on him a bit. Like, even this dirty air down the backstretch can help Kurt a bit. How many more laps to go? We only got 34 to go. So we are this is it, man. This is it. Kyle Busch works his way around Eric Almirola now. He's maintaining a steady lead over Kurt. You wonder if Kurt's used up his stuff trying to catch him. But yeah, you know, that's another thing. They're talking, you know, Kyle Larson, dominant car all race last in the spring at Atlanta. Dirty air, lap traffic, slowed him down, allowed Ryan Blaney to get by. You wonder if the same thing may happen with Kyle Busch and allow Kurt Busch to get to victory lane here. But, you know, these guys are going to slowly get into lap traffic here. So Kurt Busch now it's down to 6/10. But Kurt Busch does not have a great turns 3 and 4 there, so that's going to help Kyle out just a bit. It's hundredths of a second each time by, but that matters, you know. Every little bit matters. We're top 10 right now. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Bowman, Truex, Reddick, Blaney, Elliott, Bell, Keselowski, and Dibby. And then Harvick in 11th, Logano 12th, Wallace 13th. The next car is to be lapped is Ross Chastain, who will be the last car on the lead lap. So you wonder if he'll put up any bit of a fight, especially Ross Chastain, his teammate Kurt Busch. You wonder if Ross Chastain will try and hold up Kyle Busch, help his teammate. But then again, if he helps his teammate, that hurts his playoff scenario. So you wonder, what will he do? Kurt and Kyle. Now it's down to 5/10. Kurt Busch, I think, is a better entering the corners, and Kyle Busch maybe a bit better off.
It was Kurt Busch that was trying to catch Kyle Busch. He said, if I would have got to him, I would have put the bumper to him and moved him out of the way. I want to win that back. Well, now, can he get to him?
But Kurt, he's getting closer to his brother, man. It's been the battle of the Busch brothers. You're going to get a Busch in the chat. I know, just please caution. I'm nervous. Oh, I just noticed all you guys in the chat. How about Marty D in the top 10? Yeah, Matty D having a pretty solid run up in the top 10, but, you know, it's not enough right now. You know, the Kurt Busch and Reddick are just running so strong. I'm nervous. Caution, please. I know I want one too. Just like the Ryan Blaney situation with Logano helping him last race. Yep, I know. That's what I was saying. It's back up to about 8/10 now. 28 to go. They're coming up closer to Ross Chastain. You wonder if he'll help him.
Use all those tires evenly throughout this run, not to upset the car and ruin the car for late.
But man, oh man, it's gonna be a nail biter. You'll wonder if somebody maybe gets into the wall a bit. Caution, just something that maybe happens here in the last 27 laps, because that changes everything. Kyle Busch, it's 6/10 now. It oscillates between about 6/10 and 8/10 every lap or so. I know, you just wonder, any little bobble, will it make a difference? Oh, Kurt Busch really loose off that turn 4 that time, but still was really fast. Knocked it down to under 6/10. Alex Bowman, though, about to actually get passed by Martin Truex Jr. for third place. Truex, you know, his car's actually been pretty strong. He started in the rear today. If he top 3 finish, I think he'd be pretty happy with that. And then Reddick behind them, rounding out the top 5. Kurt coming up here on Kyle Busch. He's knocked it down to under 0.6. It's about 0.5 or so now. And here his teammate Ross Chastain in front of Kyle Busch. You wonder if that's helping him. Ross Chastain right now is right in Kyle Busch's way. He's running the same line as him. He's really helping him. Now it's down to 0.4 between the leaders. Once again, Ross Chastain kind of blocks Kyle Busch. Oh, but now there's, oh yes, Ross Chastain literally blocks Kyle Busch almost. That's going to allow Kurt Busch to get side by side with Kyle Busch. They come across the stripe, dead even. Kurt Busch just a bit ahead. They got a lap car went out to the outside, but now Kurt Busch is almost going to use his teammate Ross Chastain as a pick, and they're side by side. They're 3 wide. They're to the inside of Ross Chastain. Are they going to clear him out the corner? Whoa, they just barely clear him. But Ross Chastain almost gives a little of a push to his teammate, and they're still side by side. They got another lap car of Josh Bilicki to the outside. Kyle Busch has to run the middle again. This is hurting him. And Kurt Busch gets back by his brother, Kyle Busch, off turn 4. And they're coming to 23 to go. Kurt Busch leads over Kyle Busch after getting help from his teammate Ross Chastain. And they're off. Ross Chastain just played the role of a teammate to a T. But now Kurt Busch cannot run that outside like Kyle Busch can in turns 1 and 2. And Kyle Busch is going to get another good run down the back stretch, closes it up. It's only a couple car length gap between them, but Kurt Busch can just really run that inside in turns 3 and 4 like nobody else can so far today. Oh boy, Kurt Busch stretching it out now. 0.4 over Kyle Busch. You wonder if Kyle Busch maybe used up his stuff earlier in the run. Oh man, that was a close one there. I can't believe it though. Kurt Busch, he cannot run that outside lane though in turns 1 and 2. He's got to run like a lane off the top. And that allows Kyle Busch to kind of just stay there. But Kurt Busch can just rip the inside of turns 3 and 4. He can just rip it like nobody else has been able to. He's been running that Kevin Harvick line. Oh, yeah. Now he's got him. It is Kurt Busch's race to lose. He's got a 6/10 lead, but they've got tons of lap traffic ahead of him now. There's Kyle Larson, Cole Custer, a bunch of guys up there who are not going to be easy to pass. I don't see any teammates, though, Kyle Busch, so you never know. But here, Kyle Busch, Kyle Busch is the king of turns 1 and 2, and Kurt Busch is the king of turns 3 and 4. And you know what? The last turns are turns 3 and 4, so when they come to that white flag, I'm picking Kurt Busch. I get more so to the checkered flag, I'd be picking Kurt Busch. But, yeah. Oh no, in the next car they're lapping is Cody Ware. And Cody Ware's already wrecked like 3 cars today, so I don't know. I'd be looking out. Appreciate anybody watching. Coming to 20 to go now. Kurt Busch leads over Kyle Busch. And then Truex and Bowman are about 6 seconds behind them, so they're out of the picture. Now, will there be a caution? You wonder if Kurt Busch is using up his stuff right now, and maybe Kyle Busch is saving a little bit. Kurt Busch easily navigates around the 51 of Cody Ware. Up in front of them is the 15 of Bailey Curry. Man, now it's almost up to 0.8. You wonder if Kyle Busch is maybe trying to save his stuff for a little bit and maybe hope Kurt Busch uses his up and then going at him in the last 10 laps or something. Or if Kurt is just gone and he is just that much better. The next car in front of Kurt Busch, his old teammate of Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is not going to want to go a lap down easily. And in front of Kyle Larson is Custer and Byron, some more guys that are not going to want to go that lap down easily. Like, they have caught the end of the field, and these guys aren't just going to go a lap down. Oh boy. But here comes Kyle Larson to maybe make a move to the inside of Byron in the next lap here for 19th. So today has been a really bad day, though, for Hendrick. 2 guys are probably going to finish maybe a lap down, but two cars are going to finish outside the top 15. Yeah, no. Now Kurt Busch has a second lead over Kyle Busch, so it's in his hands, in a matter of if he can negotiate lap traffic well enough. Like they've got quite a few guys at the end of the lead lap here. Kyle Larson looking to make a move around William Byron in front of the leaders. They're going to be Kurt Busch. He's going to have a problem here if these guys are side by side when he catches them. He's going to have nowhere to go. The lead's down to 8 tenths after it was over a second just a second ago. Kyle Larson ahead of William Byron now. So William Byron is slower than Kyle Larson, and he's definitely slower than the leaders. So they're going to catch him here in a hurry. And they're going to be coming to 15 to go. It's down to 7 tenths. William Byron is running Kurt Busch's lane, so now it's going to be like the inverse of what just happened. Are we going to get a caution? I kind of hope we do. Okay, William Byron runs the outside line, but Kurt Busch is going to not. Oh, boy, this is really hurting Kurt Busch. He's going to have to slide up right behind William Byron, but he's got a lapped car to the inside, and so he can't really run that lane like he wants to. Oh, but he's still able to get down there, just barely makes it, and he'll be able to clear William Byron. But now that lead is down to 5 tenths over Kyle Busch, half a second. So if he has another problem with this, he's still got Kyle Larson and Cole Custer ahead of Kurt Busch now. So it's still far from over. And a caution is still also happen. You never know if somebody maybe had an issue with one of their tires or earlier, they skidded the rear. And, let's say somebody has a flat tire with 10 to go. Changes everything. But yeah, Kurt Busch, this is a huge race for him if he wins. But yeah, Kurt Busch, talk about the turnaround he's had in the last 8 or so races. Was 90 points below the cutoff. Now, not only has he worked his way into the playoffs, he is also easily, now he's going to win a race. He's really had quite the turnaround. 13 to go. You never know. Hey, who knows? Maybe Kurt Busch will have a Kyle Larson moment and blow a tire on the last turn. Oh man, Kyle Busch is really ripping it right now. He's knocked it down to 4. He's knocked it down to under 5 tenths. He is really trying to pull in close here. I think Kyle Busch is giving it all he's got now. He's giving it all he's got. Kyle Busch fastest last time by. It's now down to 4 tenths. Now it's down to 3 tenths. 3. Oh, Kyle Busch is only about 5 car lengths behind the bumper of Kurt. He is still there. Oh, he's drawing him in. But now they're down in turn 4, which is where Kurt is stronger, so he may pull away a bit here. Oh, boy. And now it's down to 3 tenths. Almost to 2 25/100ths. Separate the leaders. 2 car lengths. And now they're in turns 1 and 2, which is the stronger end of the track for Kyle Busch, who's in second place. He looks on at his older brother, Kurt, who's in front of them, tries to make a move. Oh, he's just going to stay in line down the backstretch. Under 2 tenths, separate the leaders. Oh, and now Kyle is going to have to run the bottom in turns 3 and 4. The lane he prefers the least, and it's hurting him because of a lapped car. Kyle Busch loses maybe 2 tenths in that turn. That really hurt him there, the lapped car of Quinn Houff. Oh, now that just may have used up all of Kyle Busch's tires. He may be out of it now. The lapped car of Kyle Larson and Cole Custer are in front of them, so if they catch him, it still could change that in that sense, but you never know. You never know. So there's going to be a caution or something that changes it all. Is all you can say, says Christian. Appreciate everybody's been watching. Just hit 700 viewers on the day. Drop a like if you haven't already. And now we're under 10 to go, 9 to go in the race. Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Truex, and then Bowman and Reddick are your top 5. A half second separate your leaders. Lap traffic still may come into play. Oh, man. Kyle Busch ripping that outside. Kurt Busch ripping that inside. Now 8 to go in the race. Oh, boy. Kurt Busch on the outside. Kyle Busch closes it down to 4/10. Once again, he's closing them in. He's reeling them in slowly but surely. Now it's under 4/10. Kyle just keeps clawing his way back into it. Just keeps clawing his way back into it. Now it's going to be down to 3/10 almost down the front straightaway. Kyle is just really able to use that momentum off the top lane. You wonder if Kurt Busch used up his stuff earlier in the run trying to catch up to Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch now takes it to the inside. Kurt Busch on the outside. Oh, he sends it in there. Is he going to be able to clear him off turns 2? No, he's not. Kurt Busch uses the momentum off the high side. But now Kurt Busch barely edges out back in front of Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch to the inside. Kyle Busch to the outside in turns 3 and 4. Oh, man. Kyle Busch, bobbles it really hard there through the middle of turns 3 and 4. Almost maybe. He may have just tapped the wall there in turns 3 and 4, Kyle Busch. But, man, he just really used up all he had there. It leads back up to about 4/10 now. And Kyle just used up everything he has. Now Kyle trying to rip the inside in turns 1 and 2 again. You wonder if he feels like he found something that time. Oh, he closed it up big time there. 2/10 separate the leaders. 6 to go. Man, Kurt Busch is just, man, the momentum off the top side has just been so key for Kurt Busch off turns 2 these last 2 laps. But the brothers are really going at it here. 5 to go. Kurt Busch leads Kyle Busch. Believe it or not, if they maybe have some get together a bit, Truex is there. He has now gone 3 seconds off the leaders since he passed Bowman. So something happens between them. Truex might be able to pounce if something like the Xfinity Series race in Darlington last year. I think Kyle has used it up. Kyle Busch, he's out of it. His Kyle Busch is done. He almost got into the wall that time by. His tires are gone. It's over a second. It's 4 to go, and I think Kurt Busch is about to win the Quaker State 400 at Atlanta. Oh, Kurt Busch has a big bobble, though, in the middle of turns 1 and 2. That allows Busch to gain about 2/10 there. Still just under a second separates the top 2. They're coming to 3 to go this time by. I don't think Kyle just doesn't have enough time, and he doesn't have the tires. Kurt Busch about to lap Kyle Larson, though. The person who's so dominant in the spring has had it so rough this time by in the summer. Kyle Busch has used everything he's got. It's Kurt races to lose. Are we going to get a caution? 3 to go. Kurt Busch has over 1 second lead now over Kyle. Man. Kurt Busch. Is he going to pull a Larson, though, where he blows a tire here at the end? Oh, now here comes the lap guard Logano. Oh, now 2 to go. Are we going to get a caution? Logano's car is really all over the place. He pitted. He was the first car to pit on this run. Look at that. Logano now going a lap down. In front. Oh, man. Kyle Larson in front of Kurt Busch giving him a bit of dirty air. It's just Kyle Busch has no tires left on that car. And it is Kurt Busch over Kyle Busch. They're coming to get the white flag through turns 3 and 4. He's off turn 4. Kurt Busch takes the white flag. Next flag ends it. It's Kurt Busch over brother Kyle Busch. Who's going to win it? Oh, I think Kurt goes through turns 1 and 2, takes the high lane. He's just growing that lead over Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch throwing everything he's got at it. Kyle Busch knocks 3/10 off of it that time by, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Through turns 3, Kurt Busch, inside line. He's pulling it through. He's been ripping it on the inside all day. Off turn 4, Kurt Busch is going to win the Quaker State 400 at Atlanta. Let's go, Kurt Busch. Let's go, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Truex. Round out your top 3. Kurt Busch with the most dominant performance I've ever seen him have. And then Bowman in 4th. And I believe Blaney gets a top 5. Blaney struggled all day, manages to pull out a top 5. Good run for them. Truex started out rear, pulls out a 3rd place. And Kurt Busch, though, with the win. Reddick 6th, Elliott 7th, Bell 8th, And then the teammates Chastain and Kurt Busch going. Oh, that's nice to see. You know. Yeah. And now Bowman congratulating Kurt Busch as well. Kurt Busch. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, Corey LaJoy almost wrecks in front of Kurt Busch. Didn't realize he had to come to pit road that time, and he almost wrecks it. That was big. But here we go. Kurt Busch with another win. Let's go, Kurt. Oh, yeah, he's trying to burn it down with whatever he's got left on those tires, which probably isn't much. I may buy this race win. Oh, yeah, let's go, Kurt. This changes the playoffs entirely. And this changes everything. Yeah, the playoff situation is screwed. Thanks, Christian. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This playoff situation is screwed. It actually is. It actually is. But, you know, I don't know. Hey, that'll make it more interesting, though. You'll see a lot more strategy and desperation out of Chastain, Dibby, Busher, Bubba. But, yeah, look at that. Kurt Busch truly looking like a contender. If he can keep this momentum going, I would not count him out as a round of 8 player. I mean, he has been a top 5 threat the last, like, 7 or 8 weeks. And look at that. Kurt Busch gets the win. Is celebrating with the crowd. Old man Kurt. The Busch brothers 1-2. The elder brother pulls it together and gets it over Kyle. Kurt Busch super excited to win again. Man, what a race, guys. Glad Kurt Busch won. Kind of screws the playoff situation, but like, if there was somebody who's going to screw the playoff situation, I'm not mad that Kurt Busch won. Here he is. Let's hear this interview. I'll try and turn it up for you guys.
At his favorite racetrack, Atlanta Motor Speedway, final race in this configuration. The fans love it.
Yeah, Kurt Busch is just, he's taking it all in. He's jumping up and down.
How about that, Kurt? More significant. I mean, obviously, it's the big playoff win that puts you guys in the playoffs.
Kurt Busch is he is so excited. You can see the emotion. He's so happy. Look at, he's smiling so big. Oh man, Kurt Busch. Hell, his interview. First thing he says is, "Hell yeah, we beat Kyle." Kurt Busch said, "What an interview."
Awesome old school racetrack. Asked the track today. Last time here on your old asphalt, can I have an old guy win? And she answered. So thank you, Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Oh man, the fans are all there. I think they're loving it.
This has been one of those years where I knew we were going to have our back up against the wall with trying to get in the cutoff, above the cutoff line, and race hard and race smart, and to have Gear Wrench in victory lane. This is their last race of the year. They're with us all year, and with Monster Energy, I couldn't have 2 great primaries. What a Chevrolet today! Hell yeah!
Yeah, let's go, Kurt Busch. You gotta love the guy. I feel like. You gotta love the dude for how you know, his personality, how excited he always is. Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. Those of you who did, appreciate everybody who dropped a like and anybody who hit the subscribe button for the first time. Over 750 viewers.
But that's what it takes to be a good teammate at the right moment. So I couldn't be more proud of Ross Chastain. I'll pay it back eventually, but right now this is our #1 car in victory lane. You pull off these clutch wins all the time, Kurt, to put you in the playoffs. But with the unknown of next year, how big is this moment for you personally? It's wonderful. You know, for all of Ganassi, Trackhouse bought our team. I don't know where I'm going. I just love the cars, and I want to race that next 10 car. That's why I'm trying to stick around. Will you guys have me next year if I stick around?
Yeah.
Kurt, welcome to the playoffs. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Kurt Busch wins here at Atlanta, Dave.
Big win for Kurt. Second place for Kyle today to your brother. What was the difference?
Just
Same as always. We just don't have enough front end with laps on tires. You know,
Kyle Busch interview. He's like, oh my, he's not even like happy for his brother. Oh, he is so frustrated. He was like, Kyle Busch just like, they asked him, how was your race? He was like, same issue as always, terrible front end on the long run. Not like, I'm happy for Kurt. He's just like, no, terrible.
behind the 42, obviously, shows you what kind of driver he is. And just tried to fight hard after that when I got past. And
Wow, he is pissed. Kyle Busch is pissed the heck off, man. He is pissed the heck off. He's like, yeah, I got behind the 42, and we know what happened. Shows what kind of driver he is. I'm like, oh my gosh. Shots fired.
had one valiant effort off the 2, but just didn't have enough momentum to drag him down and make him go high in 3 and 4. And after that, the tires were smoked. So, you know, great effort. Guys gave me a great piece. We were fast. One was definitely better than us today. I just thought I had him. And we did, you know, but racing just didn't play out that way for us. So the Skittles Gummies Camry was fast, and thanks to Toyota TRD.
Man, he is pissed.
Batteries, all the guys, you know, good piece, just not quite good enough. Just need that tick more.
Kyle, describe for us how you got that lead under the green flag misstops, because it looked like at that point that you did have the race in hand.
Yeah, I have no idea how I got it. I'd have to go back and look at all the metrics. You know, I don't know where we beat him. So, you know, just glad that we did. When I seen that we cycled out in front of him, I thought that was our shot, and certainly it was.
Yeah, he is just.
All right, Kyle, second today here at Atlanta. Rick?
Kyle Busch is frustrated.
Obviously, you can tell what brother to next, who's enjoying this win, obviously. And how about this? Checker flag moment brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. Gives that checker.
Yeah, let's go, Kurt. And he is. That was just a great race.
Cherished for a lifetime.
Where's Chase Briscoe in points after that? Well, here, I'll run through the results and the point standings really quick for you guys. Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Truex, Bowman, Blaney, Reddick, Chase Elliott, Bell, Dibby, Brad Keselowski round out your top 10. Then Harvick, Dillon, Hamlin, Bubba, Chase Briscoe round out your top 15. Then Buescher, Custer, Larson, Logano, Byron, top 20. Chastain, LaJoy, Almirola, Jones, Preece, Alfredo, McDowell, Newman, Haley, McLeod, Smithley, Curry, Ware, Bilicki, House, Suarez, and Stenhouse. And then the point standings are Hamlin, Larson, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Truex, Blaney, Harvick, Keselowski, Bowman, Dillon, Reddick, Busch, Bell, Buescher, McDowell, Dibby, Chastain, Bubba, Stenhouse, Suarez, Briscoe, Jones, Preece, Newman, Almirola, Custer, LaJoy, and Alfredo are the top 30 in points.
Just sell candles and they're making overhead. You know what kind of fish those are?
But I do appreciate everybody who has joined the stream today. I think I'm going to cap it off there or in a second or now. But yeah, can we get 2 more likes and get to 10 likes? I'd appreciate that. But yeah, the point situation, I don't think I can try and give you my best rundown of it, but it's about 97 points or so, or 95 points that separate Buescher and Reddick now. Yeah, also, if anybody has a car in my Ramp Racing series, that video will hopefully be coming out tonight. But yeah, I had a really fun time this evening. Hope you guys did as well. I'll be back with the SRX Series race this coming Saturday, but no Cup Series race next Sunday, and then there will be the 2-week break. I actually think I won't even – wait, then there will be the 2-week break, and I actually probably won't be able to stream Watkins Glen because I may be there. But yeah, after that, I'll be back. So maybe a while before we have a Cup Series stream, but a lot of more stuff coming. 96 points is the metric separating the bubble now. So we got 5 races. He's just got to gain like 19 points a race to get him, which isn't impossible. But I don't know. The way Reddick's been running, it'll be hard to catch him. See you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the stream next Saturday. Maybe I'll do some sort of surprise stream during the week. We will see. But gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoy.